Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is story about what if Naruto was apprentice of Orochimaru and rebuild Uzushiogakure part 1. Before I start, please do support for more amazing content and comments for part 2. Do consider to subscribe my channel and share my video to your friends and check out the description as well. Let's start the video. Shikamaru has captured Taiya with his shadow possession jutsu. After a long battle, Shikamaru has defeated Taiya. She issues a kunai to her neck. "Man, fighting you was so troublesome, but at least I won," said Shikamaru in a lazy tone, believing he won. Taiya just glares at him with so much hatred that will make Madara do backflips. Taiya just laughs at him but is also angry she lost to a lazy ninja. "Is that what you think, shithead?" said Taiya as she continued to laugh. Shikamaru just sighs, thinking he's dealing with an insane girl. 30 feet away on another branch is Naruto glaring Shikamaru. Behind is Temari with her arms crossed gazing down at Shikamaru. "Hey, tell me, Temari, do you like Nara?" asked Naruto, looking at her with passive eyes. With an unreadable look, a face that will make the most arrogant Hyuga shiver. "Not really, he might be cute and intelligent, but he's way too lazy. If he wasn't so lazy I might date him," said Temari said nonchalantly, looking back at Naruto. He nods his head, understanding Shikamaru not her type. Too bad for him, he's not going to find a girl who isn't troublesome, as he puts it. Naruto then claps his hands, channeling chakra through his lungs. Water release. Flight of obliterating water, Suiton. Mass Mizu no Furedo, he shots high-power water from his lungs at a rapid speed, going 200 miles per hour. The water attacks cuts through the trees, reaching Shikamaru. Shikamaru didn't even had a chance to react when he has cut in half by the high-powered water jutsu. And now free. Taiya walks over to the now dead body, then she starts to kick Shikamaru's top half of his body, cursing about leaf trash and lazy fucking cocksuckers that would make a sailor cry and enjoy. Naruto comes down seeing Taiya viciously kicking Shikamaru, cussing about fucker breaking flute. "You done, Taiya-chan?" says Naruto. Taiya continued to kick him 2 more times. Then she finally stops. "Now I'm done, Funzoku, hun," smirking back at Naruto. Temari jumps down. "So you had fun, Taiya-san?" as Temari. Taiya just ignores, wraps her arms around Naruto's neck, gazing at them. Both of their lips are almost touching, but before they can kiss, Taiya grabs his jumpsuit almost in a strangling motion. She then shakes him. Naruto has an eye-like swirls into his eyes. "Would you take that goddamn fucking jumpsuit off? They are so fucking bright, I thought I was going fucking blind for a second, you fucker." Temari laughs at the two couples as "Something funny, shitface," yelled Taiya. Then "No, nothing is funny," said in a nonchalantly and not caring if Taiya didn't believe her. Naruto puts his hands between them, stopping them from any further fight. Okay, I'll change databao." Taiya releases her boyfriend. Naruto goes behind a tree. He then walks back but into his Sound 4 gear, but his shirt is black. He has a sword strapped to his back, the hilt has black leather and a gold bud, and the guard has a star-like. Naruto then grabs his head back, creates a one-hand Rasengan, slams it into his headband. Naruto looks down at his destroyed headband that's in pieces, Hess glaring at, then looks at Shikamaru's dead body with a half smirk showing teeth. Naruto then thinks about the first time he met Kabuto and was introduced into Orochimaru. Flashback 6 years ago. A 6-year-old Naruto is wearing a black tank top with a red leaf sign and black pants. Naruto is walking in the city of Konoha, looking for the library. He's been asking questions about his parents to Hiruzen, but he's been saying the same thing, he doesn't know them. He doesn't believe Hiruzen since last year. He has this ability to read and understands emotions. It's one of the reasons Naruto doesn't try to make friends, since everyone doesn't like him. The only person who is nice to him is Hinata Hyuga, but since her clan always takes her away from him, the chance of those two becoming friends, so those two be friends, won't happen. Naruto then thinks back when last week he overheard some citizens talking about a fox but quickly stopped, saying it's forbidden. He would have asked Hiruzen about it, but the old man would most likely deny anything about a fox. So, Naruto is going to the library to study. Unknown to the populace of Konoha, Naruto is quite smart. He loves to play shogi and read. For his 3rd birthday, Naruto asked about a book of Senju Tobirama Nidame Hokage, who's also known for his advanced water release without making hand signs, his powerful sensor ability, high intelligence, and being the creator of Shadow Clone Jutsu, Kage Bushin no Jutsu, Duration no Jutsu, Flying Thunder God Jutsu, Summoning, Impure World Reincarnation, Kuchius. Ito Tensei, his increased speed with along his skills with explosive tags, his pearls of different type of ninjutsu, and wielder of Sword of the Thunder Dragon, Raijin no Ken. Tobirama is one of the strongest shinobi in history. After reading about Senju Tobirama, he has been interested in history. Naruto believes the past can help you advance in the future. He then thinks about the Yondaime Hokage Namikaze Minato, who took on Tobirama's Duration no Jutsu and made it his own and advanced it. Lucky for Naruto, the librarian likes Naruto unlike every other civilian except Tuchi and AM, who actually likes Naruto. As Naruto reaches the library, he sees the librarian, a woman in her later 40s with brown hair tied in a bun with white streaks, wearing round glasses and black dress and a brown dress jacket. This is Kairi Ibu, the librarian. The door opens, she looks and see Naruto Uzumaki. She smiles cheerfully at him. Naruto smiles back at her. He walks to the front desk, seeing the cheerful Liberian. "Hello Kai-chan," said Naruto, having a small smile, seeing one of the few villagers not actually hate him or scorn him. "Oh hello Naru-chan, what can I do for you?" asked Kai. She always did like Naruto. Unlike everyone else, she's grateful for Naruto holding back Kyuubi the nine-tailed fox. She doesn't blame him like everyone, she actually praises him for not letting the people of Konoha get to him. Plus it also makes her happy that he wants to learn and study. Plus, unlike the children who are only interested in ninjutsu, Naruto is interested in ninjutsu, kinjutsu, and fuinjutsu. "I want any information about foxes, both real foxes and mysticals, and also if not much trouble Hashirama's wife Mito Uzumaki," asked Naruto. Kai is left shocked and awe-struck of him telling him about he wants information on foxes and Mito. He must have overheard someone talking about foxes, and no doubt he was reading about Hashirama and stumbled upon Mito Uzumaki, the first Jinchuriki of Kyuubi, and his ancestor, thought Kai, snapping out of her daze. "No problem honey, just let me get the books." Naruto gives a nice and confirmation. Kai then walks to the magic, getting books and scrolls of foxes and Mito Uzumaki. 10 minutes later she comes back with 3 books and 4 scrolls. She hands Naruto his requestment. Naruto then walks to the back where no one will disturb him. For 4 hours Naruto has been reading over the books of foxes and mythical ones, but he replies none of these foxes could connect with him, so he continues looking until he comes across a scroll with detail and history of Kyuubi the nine-tailed fox. After reading about many people have tried to control like Kumo and Madara, he finds out Minato killed it. But Naruto questions, thus since the nine-tailed fox isn't a demon but a Biju, a being made of massive chakra, if us literally impossible to kill. He learned other villages had sealed Biju in babies to create a Jinchuriki, and in some cases turned them into a weapon. He also finds out Home and Mito were from the same clan, who were killed by Kumo, Mizu, and Iwa. The only way to supplely kill a Biju is if you kill its mailed, but the Biju will only be reformed years a minute. It says Kyuubi was killed 13 years ago, but that was when I was born. Oh my god, I'm a Jinchuriki. That bastard turned me into a Jinchuriki, that fucking asshole. Does he even care what I've been though? Thought Naruto. He gets up, giving the books and scrolls back to Kai. Kai then gets at Naruto's angry face, already knowing he figured it out. As Naruto walks around the village he can hear the villagers scorning him, glaring him and calling him Demon Brat, and questions Hiruzen like why is he even alive. During this Naruto scowls, feeling, then turns his head, glaring at the villagers, shutting them up. As Naruto wanders around the village he couldn't help but glare at Minato's stone face. Why me, what did I ever do to get this, thought Naruto as he looks at his feet. Consumed with sadness he starts to cry at feeling being alone. Unknown to him, 3 boys watching Naruto crying start to laugh at him. 3 boys are Ao, Aka, and Murasaki no Kaimina, triplet brothers who go to Naruto's academy, who also were in the same orphanage as him. They each have short black hair and brown eyes. "Oh look, it's that kid, looks like he's crying," said Ao, smirking at the crying Naruto. "What a fucking loser," said Aka, laughing, believing someone crying is funny for some strange reason. "What's wrong Uzumaki, miss your whore of a mother," said Murasaki, causing all 3 of the boys to laugh. Naruto stops crying, going silent. "What do you say?" asked Naruto, emotionless with cold eyes. "You heard me, I said miss your whore." Murasaki didn't even get to finish his sentence when Naruto punched him in the jaw, breaking it with incredible force that a 5-year-old has. Aka and now not taking their brother getting beaten well, so they charge at him, both trying to strike Naruto with a left hook. Naruto binds his back with incredible relax, dodging their attack. "How did you dodge our attack, Baka?" demanded Ao. Naruto just glares at him. "It's obvious, unlike you idiots, I trained to improve myself and my reflexes," said coldly, looking at both Aka and Ao as if they are lower than him. Naruto then pulls out 2 kunes. The 3 brothers charge at Naruto. Naruto dodges the 3, but sadly not able to keep it up, giving Ao a chance to punch Naruto. Naruto kicks him in the stomach, causing him to kneel down. Naruto uses this opportunity to stab both kunes in his eyes, killing Ao. Aka and Murasaki are shocked. Naruto uses this as his advantage, throws the first kunai at Aka throat, causing Aka to cough on his blood. Naruto then throws a kunai at Murasaki stomach, causing Murasaki to tumble over, losing his balance. Naruto jumps into the air to add some momentum. He plants his foot on Murasaki face, shattering his nose. At this moment Naruto won't take shit from anyone. He won't allow anyone to ever beat him again or talk bad about his parents. Naruto is standing before him. Naruto then unleashed brutally punches on Murasaki. After 3 minutes of violently killing Murasaki with his bare hands, he glares at him, then stomps on his face. Naruto then calms down. He doesn't take pity or feeling bad for killing them. He will never allow anyone to hurt him, that's just the kind of person he is. Suddenly Naruto hears clapping. He sees a young man around the age of 11-year-old boy who wears a dark purple shirt with a high collar, a white undershirt, and dark purple pants, with a cloth waistbands. He has onyx eyes and ash gray hair, which is into high ponytail. He also wears a black rimmed circular glasses. "Well done Naruto-kun. Naruto just glares at the mysterious shinobi. Oh, where are my manners? My master is quite interested in you, Naruto-kun. Oh, and my name is Kabuto Yakushi, said a now smiling Kabuto. So your name is Kabuto, what do you want with me, asked Naruto coldly. And who the hell your master? Kabuto smiles at this. My master is very interested into he can train you to become the most powerful shinobi, and he knows all the dark secrets of Konoha, even knows you're part of a clan, and who your parents are, says Kabuto as Naruto is left shocked. However, the master of Kabuto is very knowledgeable, and this person could possibly answer some of his unanswered questions, and this person could possibly train Naruto and give him the training to become a force to be reckoned with. Unlike the people of Konoha, they probably wouldn't even bother training him. I'll ask again, who is your master? Asked Naruto, calming, but in the inside he is slowly losing his patience. My master is Orochimaru-sama, says Kabuto, enjoying the shocked look from the boy. From what he heard and learned about Naruto is very intelligent and knowledgeable. He would use this knowledge in helping him further in life. Also, the young boy is already starting his training early, so he doesn't have to train with his classmates when that time comes. Your master is Orochimaru of the Sannin and the missing nin for doing all his inhumane experiments on children, on people. So, why is he interested in me, asked Naruto, wondering why someone like Orochimaru would be interested in him. Kabuto then thinks back where Orochimaru first wanted Naruto to join his side. Flashback 3 months ago, Orochimaru is sitting on his throne reading over some of the reports about the candidates for the Sound 5. The candidate are very skilled, especially having Kimamaru Kagaya to the addition, but with his health decreasing, it's only a matter of time before he dies. He sees his loyal subject and right-hand man Kabuto. Orochimaru grinds sinisterly, showing his fangs. Kabuto bows to him and showing his respect. Orochimaru-sama, you called? Asked Kabuto. Oh yes, Kabuto-kun, I have a task for you, said Orochimaru. What do you need, master? I'll complete without failure. Orochimaru grins at this. I know you will, Kabuto-kun. I want you to observe Naruto Uzumaki and then recruit him. Ordered Orochimaru. Oh, the Kyuubi Jinchuriki, what do you need of him? Do you plan to transfer to his body? Asked Kabuto, wondering why his master would want an orphan. No, I couldn't because of Kyuubi. If I even tried to do that, fox will just try to kill me. What I want is to train the young Uzumaki. You seem to forget he's part of the Uzumaki clan, who were known as longevity, and their seals if trained well. Said Orochimaru, allowing the question to ponder. Naruto Uzumaki will become a powerful shinobi, said Kabuto. Orochimaru just gives a nod, then leaves ready to observe and recruit the young Uzumaki. As Kabuto leaves, Orochimaru is laughing evilly. Sarutobi, you old fool, you have an Uzumaki in your village and you don't even bother to train him. Well, I will make him a true shinobi. Respect and fear. We will destroy all of our enemies, first with Konoha, then the Akatsuki. Sarutobi, Haddock, and the fool Jiraiya are truly idiots for not training Naruto, a true gem among gems. Naruto-kun has more potential than even Sasuke-kun, Kukikuku, thought Orochimaru, smirking. Flashback end. Orochimaru-sama has seen greatness in you and believes you would do better trained by him. So, what do you think, Naruto-kun? Do you want power to make you allies and enemies fear and respect you and find out who your parents are? Asked Kabuto, looking at the young Naruto Uzumaki, awaiting his approval, and head back to the village. Yes, I want power so nobody will mess with me and find out about Uzushiogakure. I will join Orochimaru. Take me to him, asked Naruto. Gavinka half bowed to Kabuto. Okay, Naruto-kun, let's go. The journey to Atogakure took 3 hours. The journey to the village was somewhat quiet. So, what's Atogakure like anyway? Asked Naruto. Well, Atogakure isn't really village, but a giant laboratory composed of various hideouts and bases scattered throughout the land of sound and various other countries. The hideout we're going is the main one. Atogakure shinobi use a diverse number of techniques, which are mostly centered around the modifications resulting from Orochimaru's human experimentation. Said Kabuto, not sugarcoating anything, seeing no real reason to sugarcoat since Kabuto believed Naruto would have read about it or heard about Orochimaru. Naruto gives him a nod, understanding the type of village he's going to be going to. The trip to the village was quiet. Since Naruto not really having any more questions or simply deep in thought, wonder what's this new life going to lead to. At least I'm finally going to be trained properly. If I stayed and get trained by a leaf shinobi, they wouldn't even really train me, probably give me some bullshit ass tips. Thought Naruto. Back in the village, Kakashi sneezed. Around the land of fire, at hot spring Jiraiya sneezed and getting beat up my women. Back with Naruto and Kabuto, the two have finally arrived. The 2 guards allow them to pass since Kabuto is with Naruto. Traveling down T hideout, he sees various types of people from young, old, fat, skinny, and 2. What the hell did I just see? Someone with 2 heads, thought Naruto. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. No doubt Orochimaru would have some weird ass people, thought Naruto as he and Kabuto continue to walk down the long corridors. They get stopped by a 7-year-old Kimamaru having a passive face with no shred of emotion. He then bowed to both of them. Probably he was in form of the new student of Orochimaru. Hello, Kabuto-sama. Naruto-sama, I take it the trip went well. Asked Kimimaro gazing at Naruto with his green eyes. Kimimaro allows a smile. Naruto smiles back, giving a slightly bow. I sense happiness and a deep devotion, thought Naruto. It went well, no problem Kimimaro-kun. Did Orochimaru-sama send you to get us? Asked a passive Kabuto adjusting his glasses. Yes, Kabuto-sama. Orochimaru is riding for said Kimimaro as he leads them to a huge door. He appensed. Orochimaru is sitting in his throne reading over a scroll. Upon seeing young Naruto he smirks. Kabuto and Kimimaro bow to their master. Naruto gives a half bow showing his own sign of respect to the snake Sannin. "Oh Naruto-kun, you finally arrive. I've been waiting for your reveal," said Orochimaru with a dark gleam in his eyes. "I'm happy you choose to train me, but why me? I thought you would want some else like Sasuke," asked Naruto. "I do want Sasuke-kun, but you Naruto-kun have much more potential in becoming a true shinobi. After all, you are one of the few members of the Uzumaki clan," said a smirking Orochimaru. "Who were the Uzumakis and what made them so feared that 3 villages took them out?" asked Naruto, hoping to get some answers to the Uzumaki clan. "So, little Naruto-kun knows some of the Uzumaki history. The reason why Mizu, Iwa and Kumo destroyed Uzushiogakure was because the Uzumakis were prodigies when it comes to Fuinjutsu. They believed the Uzumakis were too powerful, so they killed every single Uzumaki, or at least tried to. The Uzumakis that have survived are scattered around the element country. Ashirama's wife Mito Uzumaki was a powerful Uzumaki, having lived for a decade. Shex was also able to seal Kyuubi into her and live. She was also the one to pass Kyuubi on to Kushina Uzumaki, your mother." Naruto is left dumbfounded and surprised his mother was a Jinchuriki. Naruto tries to find the ability to talk. After 5 minutes he's ready to talk. "Orochimaru, do you know what happened to her? Is she alive? And where is my father?" Orochimaru has a full grin. He decides to do what Hiruzen would never do, tell him the truth. "No, your mother and father died by a masked man who had the Sharingan. Your father sealed Kyuubi into you. He did cause nobody could handle it. His last wish was for you to be seen as a hero. You're a smart boy, you know who your father is." Naruto starts to cry at hearing both parents are dead. He then realizes his father Minato didn't seal Kyuubi in him because he was an orphan. His father knew he would be able to take the hardship, but he put too much trust in the village that they would treat him like a hero. Naruto mods giving Orochimaru confirmation to continue. "They even made Jiraiya, my foolish ex-teammate, your godfather. But that fool decided to peek on females and write smut instead of owning up to his responsibilities. Kakashi Hatsuki, Minato's only student that's alive, didn't even try to connect with you. Instead he spends his time reading smut, being a lazy excuse of shinobi, and wasting hours at grave where he could use that time to get powerful. Even my fool of a sensei didn't even try to make the village see you as a hero. He told everyone you're a Jinchuriki, but not Minato's son. He didn't even do anything to train you," said Orochimaru, allowing everything to sink in. Naruto give him a nod to continue. "I'll be frank with you Naruto-kun, I want to train you to become a seal master, surpassing Jiraiya and Minato. Also, in case any of my shinobis even try to betray, I want you to stop them, especially if it's someone like Sasuke-kun tries to betray me. We will start training in 4 days. I will teach everything you know, my fighting style, jutsus, even my Juinjutsu, and my snake ninjutsu. Everything I know you will learn. I also want you to stay in Konoha until we plant a destiny belief. But how are you going to teach me if I'm in Konoha? Simply, my boy, you will stay here while I'll create a blood clone of you and have a few ninjutsu placed on the clone, so everything the blood clone knows you will know. But there will be times when I need you into the village and I'll disguise myself as a leaf ninja and train you within the village," said Orochimaru. Naruto nods his head understanding while wondering what's a blood clone. The confused Naruto looks at Orochimaru. "Orochimaru-sensei, what's a blood clone?" asked Naruto with his right eyebrow raised and his eyes curious at the word blood clone. Kabuto and Kimimaro sweat drop, but shouldn't be surprised since only high S-rank shinobis are able to do a blood clone. A blood clone is like a shadow clone, but unlike shadow clones, once you hit a blood clone it won't expel. There's only 2 ways to expel a blood clone: kill the clone or expel it," said Kabuto smirking while adjusting his glasses. "I will be training you to become the leader of the Sound 6. The first thing I will be teaching you my fighting style, Hidden White Snake, Kakusureta Shirohibi. It resolves around reflex and kick strikes. It will probably take you up to 3 months to learn. After that we will be learning Fuinjutsu, Ninjutsu, and Kinjutsu. I'll even teach you Fuinjutsu." Naruto-kun, rest. "No Naruto-kun, tomorrow I have a special gift for you," said a smirking Orochimaru, laughing sinisterly. Naruto just ignores his laughing and walks with Kimimaro as he takes him to his quarters where he will be staying. "Orochimaru-sama, are you planning on giving him the curse mark?" asked Orochimaru in wonder. "Gukikuku is I will give him the curse mark, but no doubt when he controls it, he will probably use it when he needs to. He isn't the type of person that likes power given to him, he likes to attain it. Kukuku Sarutobi, you truly are a fool." Orochimaru then creates the blood clone of Naruto, ordering it to go back into the village. Both Orochimaru and Kabuto are seen smirking. The rest of the day went well. Naruto took a nap from the extremely exhausting day. He then wanders around the compound. As he walks by, everyone is bowing to him out of respect, no doubt heard of him being Orochimaru's student. While walking around, Naruto saw a boy apparently had 6 arms resembling a man spider. Man, how weird, first a guy with 2 heads, now a man spider. What's next? A peaceful guy that goes berserk, thought Naruto, laughing at the thought unknown to him. In a prison, Jugo sneezes as he tries to go sleep. After getting himself familiar with the compound, he finds a training ground. He found a training ground that launches kunai at you. Naruto sets the device for 20-second rest time. As Naruto stands in the middle, he gets ready. It shoots 10 kunais per round. Start training, said Naruto, waiting for the kunais to launch at him. Naruto sees a kunai launching at his head. He ducks. He sees another coming for his back. He jumps in the air. While in the air, 2 coming aim at him from both. Naruto, not having much time, twist his body, causing the 2 kunais to scratch his arms. When he lands on the floor, which felt like forever, he was in the air. 3 shuriken coming at him from front, behind, left, and right. Naruto drops to the, having his hand stopping him from crashing to the ground. Then suddenly a machine pops out from the ceiling, causing Naruto to sweat drop. You got to be kidding me, thought Naruto as the launches at him. Naruto didn't have any time, so he tiled his head, causing some blood to come down from his, breathes out in exhaustion. But this won't stop the Uzumaki. As Naruto darts his eyes from all sides, Orochimaru, Kabuto, Kimamaru, Taiya, Seiken, Yukin, Kidmaru, and Jirum are watching Naruto. Wow, he only been for a couple hours and he's already training. He sure is impressive, said Kabuto, smirking down at Naruto as he twists his sides from avoiding a saw blade. He then ducked from a windmill shuriken. Naruto then saw a spear heading for him. He tilted his body, dodging, but not with the spear cutting him on the neck. The weapon landed. Stop, wait 20 seconds before training to continue, said an metallic voice. Back with Orochimaru. Orochimaru smirks at seeing Naruto increase his reflexes. This training ground was actually very dangerous, having a 50% chance of survival. Most people die from the saw blade coming at them, but Naruto escaped from death with just so scratches. Who the fuck is this fucking shithead, yelled Taiya, annoyed being called when she playing her flute. Everyone just had a cometic sweat drop on the side of their head, except Orochimaru, Kabuto, and Kimamaru. A young lady like yourself shouldn't talk like that, said Jirum, as he's trying to calm the annoyed angry redhead girl, which he fails, causing him to be Taiya's attention. She glares at him with so much anger you can almost see the very emotion. I'll cuss whenever the fuck I want, you fat cockgobbler, yelled Taiya. I agree with Taiya-san. Who the hell is this guy? Why should we even care? Asked an uncaring Seiken. Ukikuku, now children, calm down. This boy is Naruto Uzumaki, a member of a powerful clan. He will be my student and he will be the leader of Sound 6, demanded Orochimaru, daring any of them to question him. They each bow in respect and understanding. He gives them a following motion as they follow Orochimaru. Taiya glances back at Naruto with a small pink blush, then shakes her head and leaves with her team and master. Back with Naruto. As Naruto continues training, he couldn't help but felt he was being watched. Naruto dodges vicious as the second round vets harder. This continue for 2 hours. Naruto then stops the training. He is left heavily damaged with various cuts around him. His pants now look like shorts. As Naruto makes it back to the bed, he slowly heals, thanks to Kyuubi chakra. Naruto falls asleep the next day. Kimamaru takes him to Orochimaru throne room. What do you need, Orochimaru-sensei? Asked Naruto, rubbing the sleep from his eyes. I have a gift for you, Naruto-kun, come here, asked Orochimaru. As Naruto walks in front of Orochimaru, Orochimaru bites him on the neck, injecting the cursed mark into him. A tattoo of a 3-tome appears on his neck. Naruto then screams in pain as he tries to fight back the pain. What is this? Asked Naruto. This is the curse mark. It has a 10% compatibility rate for the cursed seal. Those whose bodies aren't compatible with the cursed seal will die. But I know you will survive this. You will have access to the cursed seal's power boosts, accessed bat groans through repeated use, said Orochimaru. Naruto smiles in understanding before he passes out. Kimamaru-kun, take Naruto-kun back to his room, ordered Orochimaru. Kimamaru picks him up and takes him back to his room. Orochimaru smirks. Yes, Konoha, you truly are folks for not training him. Now he's mine, Kukuku. As he goes back to his experimenting and planning for the future. The Budo by his master's side smirks at what has happened. He had a feeling everything will change. The next day Naruto wakes up but feels a lot stronger. Probably because of the cursed mark. Naruto sees a gray shirt, black tunics with long sleeves, and bore the symbol of the Sound 6 on the hem, and black shinobi pants. He wears black arm warmers, gray shinobi sandals with half-length leg warmers covered by bandages, and a purple rope-like belt. Naruto gets dressed in his new clothes. He remembers Orochimaru is going to be helping him with his flexibility. He meets Orochimaru in his throne, with Orochimaru smirking like a snake. Hello, Naruto-kun, ready for training? Asked Orochimaru, smirking at Naruto. Yes, sensei, said Naruto. As you know from my Taijutsu style, focus on speed and quick strikes. So, for the next 3 months I will be training in, said Orochimaru as he leads Naruto to one of the training ground in the compound. Kimamaru and Kabuto follow behind Orochimaru. Wow, this hideout is huge, said Naruto looking around as he eats dumplings. That's because there are over 1,000 people in this base for various sections. As you know, we have shinobi in here, so we need over 100 different training grounds. We're going to Orochimaru-sama's personal training ground. We have a section for the weapon makers that make different types ranging to every type of weapon you can think of. Another section is the medical section, where he have tons of medic nin who help those that are injured, almost dying or just sick. And then we have the experimentation section where the scientists do various experiments, which each of them are required a huge lab, said Kabuto smiling at Naruto. As they continue to travel down the corridors, Naruto looks at Kimimaro. Kimimaro then looks back at Naruto with a passive face. What is it, Naruto-sama? Asked emotionless Kimimaro. I've been wondering what village are from. I know Orochimaru and Kabuto are from Konoha, so I'm wondering which village are you from? Asked Naruto looking up at Kimimaro with a curious face as his eyes glow in light, adding a special effect. I am not from any hidden village, but my clan, the Kagaya clan, was wiped out when they attacked Kurigakure, seemingly for no reason other than the desire to kill and show off their ferocity. Having underestimated Kurigakure defenses, they were slaughtered, with only myself as the sole survivor. I was wandering soon after. I was eventually found by Orochimaru with a new purpose to serve to become Orochimaru-sama's weapon, and anything he sees fit. I also have a Kekkei Jinkai called Shikatsumyaku, which allowed me to manipulate my own skeletal structure as a means of combat. My ability allows me to manipulate my osteoblast and osteoclast cells, which are responsible for building or breaking down bone tissue. This ability has me absolute control over the concentration of calcium within my bones, allowing myself to control the density or malleability of them, said Kimimaro as he explained his history and ability with his future leader teammate. Naruto is left in wonder with huge Kamdiyaka eyes gazing at Kimimaro with his bright blue eyes sparklingly. Kabuto and Orochimaru laugh at the sight of Naruto gaping like a fish at Kimimaro, mostly likely having a huge respect. Well, I can see young Naruto-kun and Kimimaro-kun becoming quite the team. Kukikuku, who would have suspected Naruto Uzumaki joining me, Orochimaru of the Sannin. Odd Orochimaru gazing at Naruto and Kimimaro. Wow, Naruto-kun sure has taken a likely to Kimimaro-kun. Maybe it's because they are similar. I can't wait to see how Naruto will react when he meets Yugo-san. No doubt it will an enjoyable meeting. The group finally make it to a large double-sided door, having the World Training Ground 583. They open the door, the group and introduced into a huge room 2 times bigger than the Chunin exam final round. Naruto is left in wonder. He walks around seeing a huge rocking terrain. Kabuto chuckles at the sight, while Orochimaru snickers at the rare gem he has. OBTAI, and it's Naruto obviously. Okay Naruto, as for starting 3 months, Kabuto, Kimimaro, and myself will be helping you on your reflex, speed, and strength. I will also help you learn to control your curse mark and teaching you some of my jutsus. In week 2, we will test your affinity and see which you have. On the 2nd month we will be forging you a weapon of your choosing. If it's a sword, Kimimaro and myself will be teaching you. Now let's get started, said Orochimaru going into his own stance while Naruto goes into his own. Now Naruto-kun, you have to dodge my attacks. Since you ain't quite strong, I will be using only 5% of my strength, said Orochimaru charging at Naruto. He punches Naruto in the face, causing him to fall roll across floor. So, he's not going easy on me, good, said Naruto, willing the blood off of his lip. Naruto gets up quickly as Orochimaru jumps in the air with a drop heel. Naruto rolls away, avoiding the hull drop that would probably crack his skull. Orochimaru then appears in front of Naruto, kicks him in the chest. Naruto tries to reduce the force of the kick by blocking it with his arms in a X-like form. This sends Naruto back. Naruto jumps in the air, throwing a smoke bomb, trying to hide from Orochimaru. He hides behind a large tree, hoping this can keep him hidden. For 10 minutes Naruto has been hiding and coming up with some kinda plan plus ability working against the prodigy Sannin. Suddenly Naruto hears hissing. Suddenly the huge tree is destroyed by 2 giant serpents. Naruto continues to try to dodge them. Sadly for our hero, the snakes are just fast and cunning. The fist snake hits Naruto on the back with his tail, while the other hits Naruto in the chest with its head. Naruto then substitutes himself with a branch. The snake, not taking being tricked by a child not to wellow, so it lunges at Naruto, then jumps into ball, barely avoiding the snake. He then pulls out two shuriken, throwing them at the other snake's eyes in pure rage. Now the blind snake lunges at Naruto, but without knowing Naruto is still standing into the snake. Naruto jumps off the snake and jumps into a branch. As he climbs down, Naruto watches as both snakes eat each other. He then hears clapping, seeing a smirking Orochimaru, grinning Kabuto, and a smiling Kimimaro. Every good Naruto-kun, a brilliant strategy, don't you think, Kabuto-kun, Kimimaro-kun? Exclaiming a sinister-looking Orochimaru looking at his new student and couldn't wait till Naruto's body adapt to the training regiments. That was an excellent way of turning the snakes on each other. Perhaps little Naruto-kun here is a battle-tactic prodigy, said a grinning Kabuto as he finished analyzing the battle against Naruto and the two snakes. Naruto-sama is quite the prodigy when it comes to coming up with a plan during a fight, said a calm Kimimaro. Thank you Kabuto-san, Kimimaro-san, said Naruto, giving them half a bow. Now Naruto, you will be sparring with Kabuto, then Kimimaro, after that you will rest and we will continue this training regimen for 3 months. Said Orochimaru as Naruto gives him a nod. Naruto and Kabuto walk in front of each other, both bowing to each other in a sign of respect. Kabuto pulls out his scalpel as Naruto pulls out his kunai, charging at each other. Kabuto goes for a triangle slash, but Naruto ducks under the strike. Naruto then throws a paper bomb at Kabuto. When it explodes it covers the arena in fog. When it clears up, Kabuto is rushing at Naruto, going for kick in the stomach, then gives Naruto an uppercut, launching Naruto in the air. He finished the combo with a punch to Naruto's cheek, making Naruto hit his face and land in his back as Naruto tries to get up. Naruto then calls on the power of the curse mark, having dark chakra surround him. Naruto then has the curse markings covering his body, looking like Greek-like symbols, the same symbols you see on vases, pilsners and cups. Naruto then charges at Kabuto, now going blow for blow. This continue for 20 minutes until Kabuto substitute himself with a long as Kabuto aims a spinning kick at Naruto. His instincts kicks in, he binds his back, avoiding the strike. Naruto then kicks him in the chin. Kabuto then charges at Naruto with his chakra scalpel. That's enough Naruto-kun, Kabuto-kun, demanded Orochimaru. They both stop. Naruto deactivates his curse mark. Kimimaro then pulls out his bone katana and he then pulls another, giving it to Naruto. Naruto and Kimimaro clash blow for blow, but Kimimaro is at an advantage since Kimimaro knows how to use Kenjutsu, whereas Naruto doesn't. But Naruto won't let disadvantage get the best of him. Kimimaro elbows Naruto in the face, grabs him by the shirt, throws him in the air, jumps in the air, and slamming Naruto into the ground with his heel. Luckily Naruto was able to avoid getting slammed into the ground by Kimimaro. Naruto starts throwing 20 kunes at Kimimaro, but Kimimaro is able to select all of them. Is that all you got? Naruto-sama asked a passive Kimimaro. Naruto just grins at this response, wondering why he's grinning, then hears the sizzling sound. He looks around him, and the kunai he deflected each have a paper bomb attached to them. Kimimaro jumps out the way, avoiding the explosion, but he doesn't escape the attack without having at least some injuries. Kimimaro clothes are ruined, while his ribsage is burnt. So begins the first day of training for a month. Orochimaru has been teaching Naruto how to actually active his curse mark. Him and Kabuto are on their way heading to one of Orochimaru's hideouts. So where are we going? Asked Naruto, looking at Kimimaro. We are going to the northern hideout. There's someone I want you to meet. Said Kimimaro, wondering how Naruto will react to Juugo, but more wondering how Juugo will react when he sees Naruto. Naruto looks at Kimimaro, wondering why they are going to this hideout. Orochimaru had explained it is one of the hideouts that he used to conduct his human experiments with the curse seal. Where a boy named Juugo is kept, since he is the origin of the curse seal. So, Kimimaro-san, why we going to the northern hideout? Asked Naruto, who is slightly annoyed since Kimimaro has yet to tell him. Kimimaro looks back at Naruto with a small smile. He is amused at seeing Naruto annoyed and at the same time trying to glare at him. We are going here to meet my friend Juugo. He has anger burst when he randomly goes from calm to insane at a switch, says Kimimaro as he snaps his finger, showing how quick his personalities can change. Naruto raises his left eyebrow at this Juugo's split personality, and we're visiting this Juugo person. Why? Asked Naruto. We are visiting Juugo so in case something happens to me he won't be alone and maybe you can help him since I believe you have a gift of swinging people to your side. Said Juugo, having a small smile. Naruto nods his head, understanding. As Naruto and Kimimaro continue to walk to the northern hideout, Naruto thinks about when Orochimaru-sensei had him sign the snake contact 3 weeks ago. And meeting his personal summon Midorikijin, Green Titan. Flashback back at the hideout 3 weeks ago. Orochimaru leads Naruto to one of his training grounds, known as Training Ground 323. This training ground is one of Orochimaru's personal training ground, where trains with his snake summons and where he gives his sacrifices to Manda, the head of the snake clan. The training ground fairly large, it's built like a rocky and grass-like terrain with a small waterfall built inside it. Naruto looks around this training ground and curious, wondering why he is here. His sensei told him he will be doing the next portion, but Orochimaru never told him. That honestly feels like Orochimaru-sensei enjoys surprising me and torturing me at times. I swear he can be a real slave driver. Thought Naruto as he looks at Orochimaru, who hasn't stopped smirking since they left to train. Now Naruto-kun, for today's training I will train you to summon the snakes from my personal summoning contract. Said Orochimaru as he looks at his now excited student who is bouncing on the balls of his feet and excited at the notion of learning something new. Orochimaru snickers at seeing his student excitement. Now Naruto-kun, this training will be different as it focus on pulling out your chakra. The more chakra you put into the bigger the summon animal will be. After that we will summon the boss of the snake clan, Manda, but we won't be doing that until you are stronger, understood? Naruto-kun, said Orochimaru, smirking at the idea of his student summoning a snake who will no doubt be more useful than his old student Hanko Midarashi. Orochimaru goes through various hand signs, slams his hand on the ground, a summoning scroll appears, he opens the scroll, then explains what is needed to be able to summon one of the snakes on the scroll. He sees his sensei, Kabuto, and Anko names. Naruto bites his finger allowing blood to come down from his finger. Naruto then writes his name in blood, confirming he's a new summoner to the Snake Clan family. As Naruto summons infant snakes, he tries to impress his sensei, but lucky after only 10 tries which he only managed able to summon newborn snakes. He tries to summon a snake one more time when suddenly a medium-sized smoke pops out as Naruto and Orochimaru patiently wait for the smoke to clear up. They see a 4-foot-long green cobra snake. The cobra is dark green with black triangles above his eyes and an upside-down triangle in the middle of his forehead. The bell of the snake is dark yellow and the snake eyes are scarlet red. The snake bows his head to Orochimaru and then bows his head to Naruto. "Are you the new summoner of the snake contract?" asked the snake and curious, wondering if this boy summoned him. Naruto then remembers when Orochimaru told him to be respectful to the snakes. Naruto then bows his head in respect. "Yes, I am. My name is Naruto Uzumaki of the Uzumaki clan and student of Orochimaru of the Sannin," said Naruto. The cobra snake's eyes go wide from hearing he's a member of the prestigious Uzumaki clan. "It's nice to meet you, Naruto-sama. My name is Midorikujin, as in today I will be your personal summon," said the now confirmed Midorikujin. Naruto then smiles at Midorikujin. "I can't wait to see what we will accomplish, Midorikujin-kun," said Naruto. Midorikujin-kun nods at the exclaim, then goes back to inform Manda of what has transpired. Flashback end. Naruto then shakes his head from the meeting Midorikujin. Now he has to focus on and being repaired for this hideout, since this hideout has the experiments who went insane from having the curse mark on them. As the duo travel to the front desk, they see one of the guards at the prison sees them. "State your business," said the man, but he looks at the two Suo, seeing Kimimaro, a member of Sound 6 and Naruto, student of Orochimaru and leader of Sound 6. "Oh, I am sorry, Kimimaro-sama." "Naruto-sama, I didn't recognize you too," said the man. "Don't worry about it, just let us pass," said Naruto. The man nods his head, opening the door. As they walk through the prison, they see various men and women looking like they had seen better days. As they pass through the hallways, each of them can feel being watched. Naruto looks at them with passive eyes as the prisoners look more like animals than humans, and thanks to his emotion sensing ability, he can feel nothing but predatory feeling and a scared feeling. That must be this Chico's person Kimimaro wants me to meet. I have a feeling this meeting is going to be a pain in the ass, thought Naruto as he sweat drops. He remembers having the same feeling after having to meet his new teammates when these 3 months are done. He then remembers Orochimaru telling him about after the 3 months of learning his fighting style and being an official summoner of the snakes, he will have to fight the Sound 6. Orochimaru then said for the next person of his training, he will teach Naruto a new jutsu, which has been dubbed Kinjutsu by the late Tobirama. Naruto then remembers when Orochimaru tested his affinity to see which one he has, and when they found out they were shocked. Flashback week 2. Naruto is inside Orochimaru's throne room with Orochimaru having pieces of paper out. He remembers his sensei telling him about finding his affinity, but he didn't understand how they are going to find out. "How are pieces of paper going? Show me which element affinity I have, sensei," said Naruto, who is annoyed and having his left eyebrow twitch and also having a giant tick mark on his forehead. Orochimaru chuckles at the scene of his frustrated student. "Kukukuku, now my pupil, calm down. Now to your question, how are a piece of paper are going to help you learn your element affinity? Well, it's quite simple, my student. You see, these aren't normal pieces of paper, they are chakra papers. They allow one to find out their element affinity by channeling some chakra into it. Now to find out which affinity you have, if it burns means you have fire, if it soaks it means you have water, if it turns to dust it means you have earth, if it cuts in half you have wind, and if it crumbles it means you have lightning. Now Naruto-kun, let's see which affinity you have," said Orochimaru as he gives Naruto the chakra paper. Naruto then channels some chakra into it. The paper then cuts in half, showing he has a wind affinity. Orochimaru smirks at this since wind is the most powerful and dangerous element. But suddenly the two halves of the paper burn, crumble, and get soaked. Orochimaru and Naruto are left wide-eyed and dumbstruck, finding out Naruto just doesn't have one affinity but 4. Orochimaru smirks, is now sinister, already thinking on how Naruto will master all these affinity. He now plans to teach Naruto the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Flashback end. Naruto then shakes his head from finding out what his affinity is. As he and Kimimaro travel down the prison, he sees various of people staring at them, seeing them as they are prey. He and Kimimaro can already tell all these men and women have lost any sanity they have. "It's no surprise these people have lost their sanity," said Kimimaro, glazing in front of him as he focuses on his destination. "Kimimaro-san, these were the first people to be tested, huh?" asked Naruto, looking up at Kimimaro. "Yes, we're the subjects and the failures that Orochimaru-sama experimented on to achieve the curse mark," said Kimimaro as he explained how the people in cells went insane. As they walk down the cells they see a large cell open. Suddenly a 12-year-old boy with orange spiky hair comes out attacking Naruto with a scale-like arm with an axe attached to it. Thanks to Naruto reflexes, he dodges the attack with bending his back. Naruto then jumps in the air, kicking the orange-haired man in the face, but before any of them can continue Kimimaro jumps in with his bone sword in his hand pointy at Go. Go-kun stopped. It's me Kimimaro, said Kimimaro as he glares at Go, then snaps out his rage burst, then apologized to Naruto about attacking him. Naruto swear drops at the scene, proving him right. Meeting this Go person is going to be a pain. After 20 minutes of awkward silence, Naruto decides to break the awkwardness with introducing himself. Hello, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. I'm a student under Orochimaru and leader of Sound 6. Said Naruto. Hello, my name is Jage Go, and again I'm sorry Naruto-sama for attacking, said a now scared and nervous Go. So what are you and Naruto-sama doing here? And not that I don't mind it, asked Go, turning his attention to his only friend. Kimimaro smiles at this. He then looks at Naruto, who is also curious about why they actually travel to this hideout. I wanted you to meet Naruto-sama, since I can see you two being friends. Also I wanted Naruto to meet you and be able to tame your outburst if anything ever happens to me, and also if he can cure you if your outburst, said Kimimaro. Go's eyes are widened from what he heard. He didn't doubt his friend, but to believe a 5-year-old being able to help him with his problem sounds almost impossible. Naruto raises his eyebrow at hearing this. Kimimaro sees this, he then continues on how Naruto will cure him of his outburst. Now I believe you both are confused. Said Kimimaro. Both Naruto and Go nod their heads. Well, it's quite simple. You see, Naruto will be learning Fuinjutsu, a power technique allowing someone to do anything. The possibilities are limitless, said Kimimaro. Both of the boys' eyes widen at the aspect of blocking out an emotion. The notion of blocking something as emotion sounds astounding. Naruto knew Fuinjutsu was powerful, but he had no idea it was capable of something great as sealing off emotions. The orange-haired boy then turns his attention to Naruto. Is what he says true? Can you seal off my outburst? Asked Go while looking hopeful and wondering if this boy could do it even if he's the student of Orochimaru. To be honest, something as sealing off emotions have never been done, but if people are able to seal beings of chakra, then being able to seal emotions off is unheard of, but like Kimimaro said, Fuinjutsu have no limitations. So, yeah, I believe I will be able to help you, said Naruto, grinning at Go. If you could seal off my raging outburst, I would be internally grateful, Naruto-sama, and will pledge my loyalty to you, said Go, as he bows his head to Naruto. Kimimaro smiles at this scene. See, I told you and Go would get along, said Kimimaro, who has a passive look on his face. After 2 minutes each of them are laughing at the comment. For the 4 hours Naruto was able to learn a lot about Go. Naruto and Kimimaro then leave back to their hideout, both saying their goodbyes. Naruto then promises to seal off Go's berserk outburst. It took them 2 days to get back to the hideout. After a long 2 days, Kimimaro goes to his room. Naruto goes to his to meditate on which has transpired. So when Orochimaru sensei starts teaching me Fuinjutsu, I'll start on a Fuinjutsu to fix Go. I can tell he can help me in rebuilding Uzushiogakure, but I need him sane and not attacking people randomly. Said Naruto as he thinks on his plan to rebuild Uzushiogakure. Suddenly, these pull into his mind ankles deep in water, and what looks like a sewer. In the middle of the sewer is a giant gate with the word seal written on the door. Naruto then sees a bright red eyes before anything can happen. He opens his eyes back in his room with Orochimaru standing over him. Hey sensei, how long have you been here? Asked Naruto. 2 hours, Naruto-kun. Now why were you meditating for so long? Asked Orochimaru, gazing at Naruto. I believe I saw Kyuubi sensei, said Naruto, looking back at highest student Orochimaru, then grins at this. I see you must have meditate so much you enter your mind. Said Orochimaru, looking down at his student with his grin. The next portion we will be learning is Fuinjutsu. Said Orochimaru. Naruto smirks at the idea of training in a deadly art. Yes sensei, I can't wait to learn about Fuinjutsu, believe it, yelled Naruto as he jumps around in excitement. Yes, well, I'll leave you to your thoughts, Naruto-kun, said Orochimaru as he leaves and goes back to his experiment room, probably going to do God knows what. But unknown to Naruto is being watched by an 8-year-old Taiya. She then glares at Naruto. Naruto then senses someone watching him. He turns around seeing Taiya glaring at him. He just raises his eyebrow at the redeed. She then gives him one last glare before leaving. He follows her into a training ground marked Training Ground 404. The whole training ground resembles a huge lake with a huge waterfall. He then sees the mysterious redeed on top of a rock, playing her flute. Naruto can't help himself but admire her, but the admiration doesn't last long. What the fuck are you looking at, shithead, yelled an enraged Taiya. Naruto just sweat drops, not sure how to take the comment. After a minute's Naruto then concentrate on why he followed her to the train of ground. I want to know why you are glaring at me, demanded Naruto as he glares back at Taiya. I'll glare at who the fuck I want, cockmuncher, yelled Taiya. Naruto again sweat drops. Wow, this girl sure likes to cuss, thought Naruto. I suppose you can, but do you have a problem with me or something, or do you just not like me? Asked Naruto. Teiwaya face then turns red with rage. What's my problem? What's my problem? You're my problem, bastard. You just come here and suddenly we all have to take orders from you who just arrived a month ago. I refuse to take orders from someone who isn't fucking strong, yelled Teiaya. Then what about a friendly spar, said Naruto. Teiaya smirks at this. You're on any rules, asked Teiaya. Yes, no ninjutsu or weapons, just straight to jutsu, said Naruto. Okay, I agree with your terms, and if you manage to impress me, I will expect you as my leader, shitface. By the way, my name is Teiaya fucker, said Teiaya. Nice to meet you, Teiaya-san. My name is Naruto Uzumaki, said Naruto. They both bow to each other. They then charge at each other. Teiaya goes for a right hook. Naruto dodges, allowing G the punch to miss. He goes for a punch. She blocks it, kicks him in the chest, causing him to tumble back. Naruto open palm strike, but she bends her back when cartwheels, hiring Naruto in the chin with her foot. As she has the upper hand, she then strikes him with a left and right jab. Naruto quickly dodges, allowing the punches to pass by. He then knees her in the stomach. She gasps for air. He then punches her in the left cheek and open palms her in the chest. Naruto and Teiaya both go for a kick, managing to block each other's kicks. She's pretty damn good, thought Naruto as he grins. The shithead pretty damn good. I guess I shouldn't be surprised he is trained by Orochimaru-sama, Kabuto and Kimimaro, thought Teiaya as they both continue to fight. They didn't notice they are being watched by Orochimaru and Kabuto. Those two sure are good, aren't they, Orochimaru-sama, said Kabuto as he raises his glasses, gazing at the two shinobis. They're quite right, Kabuto-kun. Let's watch and see who wins, Naruto-kun or Teiwei-chan, said a smirking Orochimaru. Back with Naruto and Teiwaya, they are clashing with each other, with Naruto dodging with his reflex and Teiaya with her own reflex and Taijutsu. Naruto then open palms her stomach, then punches her deeper in the stomach. He then does a handstand, grabbing Teiaya with his feet and slams her to the ground. She doesn't let this stop her. She trips Naruto, planting her foot on his chest. But Naruto isn't one to quit so easy. He then closes both hands and hammer hits her in the knee, causing her knee to buckle, then gets back up in a breakdancing. Licca then grabs her by the throat, choking her. She then kicks him in the dick, causing him to buckle. Ha ha ha, that's what you get, bastard, said a laughing Teiaya. Naruto then quickly recovers, runs at her and kicks her in the chest, causing her to get the wind knocked out. Naruto then stomps on her chest, then he raises his foot, putting pressure on her neck. So you give, said Naruto as he puts more pressure on her chest. Why yes I give. No, now get the fuck on, you see cock-sucking bastard, said a whizzing Teiaya. Suddenly they hear clapping, and far behind them is Orochimaru and Kabuto. Bravo you two, that was some sparring. I swear I though for a minute you would kiss Teiaya, Naruto-kun, said Kabuto, who's enjoying the bright red cheeks they got from his teasing. Kuku, yes I must agree with Kabuto, you two had quite a splendid sparring, especially you little Teiwaya-kun, said a grinning Orochimaru. See you tomorrow, Naruto-kun, said Orochimaru. Thank you, Orochimaru-sama sensei. As both Orochimaru and Kabuto leave, Teiaya turns her attention back to the blonde. Now blondie, this doesn't mean I fucking like you, said Teiaya. Never said you did, but you know what, Teiwei-san, said Naruto. What cum dripper, said Teiaya. Why you're quite cute when you're angry, said a blushing Naruto. Teiaya's cheeks turn bright pink. She then punches him on the face. Don't fucking say random shit like that, you baka, yelled a blushing Teiaya. She then walks out of the training with Naruto not far behind. I can't believe shithead said I was cute. I've never heard any boy say that, thought a blushing Teiaya. Man, she sure has one mean-ass right hook. I think I like it back when she blushes, thought Naruto. Thus starts how Naruto and Teiaya first met. Inside somewhere in the hideout, Teiaya was having similar thoughts. With Teiaya lays in her bed playing her flute, enjoying the music. Playing her flute always managed to clear her mind of something, but this time she's trying to clear her mind of someone, especially one Naruto Uzumaki. Teiaya then gains a tick mark. How dares that bastard say I'm cute? I am not cute, but I suppose he's the only boy who actually accepted my cussing and didn't tell me what to do, but I still don't like that fucking bastard, yelled Teiaya, glaring at the wall. I especially don't like his bright blue eyes. God fucking damn it, stupid, yelled Teiaya, trying to get the blonde out of her head. She then decides to do some training and work on her Jinjutsu and Taijutsu. She walks out of her room heading to the weapon room. The place where you can use various weapons like training and missions. Today, the young Retid is going to use weights to increase her strength and speed. As she walks in, she sees various weapons from swords, staff, blades, chains, and sound-based attacks. She finds weights ranging from different 10 pounds to 100. She grabs the 20-pound weights and taking them out, she then heads to a door, saying training ground 221. The training ground is a ricky terrain. She then straps the weights to her arms and legs. She then starts to jog for 20 minutes. After jogging, she practices her katas. After an hour she does pull-ups, push-up, crunches, kicking kata, and punching. She continue this training for 3 hours. After that she practices with her daki. With Naruto and Orochimaru. The two are in Orochimaru's personal training ground. As Naruto stands in front of Orochimaru, he can't wait to see what his sensei is going to teach him. Naruto-kun, we shall be learning about Fuinjutsu, which is the most powerful and dangerous technique. That's if you know which kanji you are writing, said Orochimaru. Finally, excitement, he gets to go on with the next step. And has a feeling this is where Naruto will excel in. Orochimaru-sensei, what is Fuinjutsu actually? I've read about it, but from what I read didn't really tell me much. Asked Naruto, since even though Hex was at the library a lot, there was barely any information about the scarce art. Fuinjutsu is a type of jutsu that seal objects, living beings, chakra, along with wide variety of other things within another object. Fuinjutsu can also be used to restrict movement or unseal objects, either from within something or someone. Due to the amount of chakra needed to provide such seals, lower rank ninjas are unable to preform such jutsu, but that's to your massive chakra reverse, and the chakra exercises you've been doing shouldn't be a problem. But there are seals that are difficult to master, and messing them up could result in disaster. Jonin and above are able to create proper seals and can fully master them to their full potential. There is only 2 Chunin level seal. Genin can also begin to study Fuinjutsu, but they cannot grasp the concept of it, so they are not able to learn any Fuinjutsu. Only those that study hard may learn Fuinjutsu. Kukuku, lucky for you, my dear student, I have a book called Learning the Art of Sealing Techniques. Orochimaru then hands a scroll with an Uzumaki swirl on it. Now Naruto-kun, this is a scroll of the Uzumaki clan's Fuinjutsu techniques. I'd suggest we start learning some of the easy Fuinjutsu, said Orochimaru. Naruto nods his head, agreeing since his sensei knows best. Okay, sensei, said Naruto. The Fuinjutsu we will be learning is called Chakra Draining Seal. It's a Fuinjutsu designed to drain chakra. By placing the seal on the target, the chakra drained is transferred to the user. I will be back with a test subject, said Orochimaru as he leaves to bring one of his minions. Naruto waits patiently. 10 minutes later, Orochimaru comes back with a woman who looks like she's 14 years old. Now Naruto, allow me to show you the hand sign, said Orochimaru as he shows his student the hand signs and show Naruto the seal required. Naruto went to practice the never same hand sign and the same Fuinjutsu designed, which only took 4 hours, which is a great surprise to Orochimaru. Usually a Fuinjutsu like this takes time, but Naruto-kun is able to learn it in a few hours. Naruto then walks in front of the girl going through the hand signs and place Fuinjutsu designed on her. The chakra transferred to her is successfully to Naruto. So my dear boy, how do you feel, asked Orochimaru, smirking at his student while he licks his lip, making Orochimaru look even more creepier than he is. I feel better, sensei, only transferred half her chakra, so whatever experiment you want to do on her, go crazy and have fun, said Naruto, smirking back at his sensei. Hey sensei, can you bring a few more test subjects so I can train, asked Naruto as he's looking at the jutsu for adamantine sealing chain. Orochimaru smirks at his student. Well, it seems like you're becoming more like myself, said Orochimaru, smirking at Naruto with a toothy grin. Nonsense, sensei, I simply will do what I must, said Naruto, disagreeing with his sensei. Orochimaru leaves and comes back with 30 more test subjects, so this technique molds the user's chakra into extremely durable chains, which can be used for various purposes, such as directly combating or physically restraining their targets. Does even as powerful as a tailed beast, said Naruto. He then concentrates on his chakra and trying to manifest the chakra chains. Naruto tries to focus on his chakra. He's able to feel Kyuubi's chakra, which full with rage and hated, and his own a lot calmer as Naruto tries to manifest this. Orochimaru is watching on the sidelines. Naruto is excelling much faster I expected, but I need to teach him element sealing method to seal away element, thought Orochimaru. After 4 hours, Naruto starts to feel something out of his back when suddenly chakra chains come out of his back. Naruto wants to test this theory. You 3 attack me and don't hold back, the 3 ninjas do as told. Naruto uses his chains to retrain them. They tried to cut them even using explosive tags, but the chains don't weaken. Okay, that's enough, said Naruto. They relax and Naruto released them. Naruto then cancels the flow of chakra, cancelling the chakra chain which they dissipate. He then continues to read the next jutsu 5 element seal. This Fuinjutsu targets will become unconscious and unable to fight for a short time, preventing user from controlling their own chakra properly. This is because an odd-numbered seal creates an imbalance when placed on top of an even-numbered seal, said Naruto. He then goes ahead practice writing the 5 element Kani, earth, Tsuchi, water, 4, Mizu, fire, K, high, wind, Irises, Ks, and lightning divided by Kaminari, which took our young hero 6 hours to complete. It also help when you have Orochimaru, a person who knows the jutsu, helping you during these hours. 10 people were bleeding internally or ruined their chakra flow or death. Naruto then focus on his target, an old man being between the age of 30 or 40. His fingers lit up with he slams his hand into the man, sealing off and running their chakra control. This is what Orochimaru and Naruto have been doing the past day, learning Fuinjutsu. Naruto has been able to learn element sealing method, weight increasing seal method, an ability to increase the weight on an object or person, and sealing technique, spirit sealing, allowing the user to seal a person's soul into a scroll. Alright Naruto-kun, that's enough for today, let's continue this tomorrow in the morning, said Orochimaru smirking at his student, then giving a follow me motion, motioning his followers to follow him. They follow behind their master. Yes sensei, said Naruto as he smirks at how he's growing powerful with each day. He then thinks back to Taiya, wondering what she's doing. With Taiya is laying in bed exhausted from training and sore body. Ugh, I'm so fucking tired, damn, that was some fucking intense training, my everything fucking hurts, said Taiya. She then grabs a chakra pill and muscle restoration pill, allowing her muscles to stop hurting. Well, at least I didn't have to deal with Seiken 2TM no Yarmwa Mainu Otsukurimasu, two-headed bastard makeup bitch, and Jirobo Shibm Kakingi for plus goo, fat cocking freak, Taiya then snorts in disgust at her two teammates. She just doesn't hate them, they just piss her off with Seiken acting arrogant and Jirobo always telling her how to act. Suddenly she sneezes. Who the fuck is talking about me? Yelled Taiya. With Naruto and Orochimaru. The next day they continue on the training session with Naruto learning the unsealing technique. Multi-windmill shuriken, sealing barrier technique, absorbing chakra sealing of heaven. The user uses the seal to absorb a person's chakra, whether it's a chakra weapon or a weapon encased in chakra, and Uzumaki sealing technique. After forming the necessary hand seals, the user slams their hand on the ground, after which a sealing formula that originates from the user's hand, forming underneath the target. When the seal activates, anything above the inscription is sealed within the formula itself. After this, Orochimaru has taught young Naruto various sealing abilities, but since he's young his body is limited, so there's only a few things Orochimaru can teach Naruto, but thanks to Orochimaru training, he can now start creating a few ninjutsu to block Chiko's raging emotion, making him more useful. After the long training they decided to stop for today. Naruto-kun, we done for the day, we will continue Fuinjutsu training tomorrow, said Orochimaru, as he smirks leaves to do one of his fucked experiments. Okay Orochimaru sensei, see you later, says Naruto. Since he still has some time he decides to walk around the base. Suddenly his stomach growls, allowing everyone around him to hear his stomach. He remembers he hasn't ate since breakfast, so a long day of training will make anyone hungry. Naruto then continues his travel to the food court to eat some food. When he gets to the food court, as he looks around for some food he's in the mood for his eyes, then catch the sight of his favorite food ramen. Naruto then grabs 10 bowls of ramen. As he searches a place to sit he sees a certain hot temper redhead. He then sits next to Taiya, he's eating dango and red bean soup. Taiya turns her head looking at who disturbed her peaceful time of lunch, is a certain blonde. Why the fuck are you sitting next to me, shithead, yelled Taiya. I do have a name, Taiya, said Naruto as he eats his ramen. I shithead, you never answered me, why fuck are sitting next me, fucked, said a smirking Taiya enjoying Naruto's frustrated face. Cause I feel like it, Taiya-chan, said Naruto matching and equaling smirking Taiya. She growled at Naruto, but if you look closer, you will a small pink blush on her face. So what you've been doing, cocksucker, asked Taiya. Naruto gains a tick mark on his head for said comment. Nothing really, Taiya-chan, just training with Orochimaru sensei learning Fuinjutsu. Orochimaru sensei says I'm a prodigy in Fuinjutsu, he said when I'm 15, I'll surpass Jiraiya Baka. Said Naruto as he's on his 6th bowl of ramen. Wait a fucking cock-sucking minute. Did you just fucking said Jiraiya, as in Jiraiya of the 3 Sannin, asked Taiya with wide eyes nearly choking on her red bean soup. Naruto then smirks at Taiya. Yep, the very same Taiya-chan. Said Naruto enjoying her dumbstruck face as she's gasping like a fish. I think I can see why Orochimaru-sama took so much interest in you, shithead, said Taiya, who is impressed. So you are the one Orochimaru-sama is training? I don't see anything special, said an arrogant Seiken with the rest of the Sound Six behind him. Seiken believe he is better than Naruto. You think you're better than me, don't you, makeup boy, said Naruto glaring at Seiken for looking down on him. Hey Seiken, how about a little spar? If I win then you will stop looking down me and doing anything I say when our training is done, and if you win, I'll give leadership to you, deal, said Naruto. Seiken glares at Naruto. Fine, I agree, said Seiken. Are you sure that was the best idea? Asked Taiya, almost sounding sincere. Are worried about me, Taiya-chan, asked Naruto, who is smirking at Taiya. When Taiya sure looks cute when she's being sincere, but her angry outbursts are cute too, thought Naruto. Of course not, shithead, said Taiya as she speeds walks. Ugh, damn that cute blonde. Wait, did I say cute? What the fuck? Thought Taiya. They then get up heading to a training ground, which is training ground 101, a training specially made for people to duel. When they both make it to the training ground, Seiken and Naruto charge at each other. They both are in a battle of Taijutsu. Seiken tries to hit Naruto with his strong and quick punches and kicks. Naruto binds his back, allowing Seiken to miss, giving Naruto the chance. Naruto with incredible reflexes kicks Seiken in the balls, causing him to gasp for air. Naruto grabs a sealing paper, throws it at Seiken stomach, causing Seiken to buckle over, kneeling down. Seiken glares at Naruto. What did you do to me? Demanded Seiken. Oh, it's simple, I used a Fuinjutsu called absorbing chakra sealing of heaven. It allows me to absorb any portion of chakra. You're just lucky I use it, so you only have enough to walk to your home, said Naruto smirking at Taiya. Aya just looks the other, not able to look Naruto in the face. Yeah, you won, the cute blonde shithead, thought Aya, having a small smile on her face. Alright Naruto, you won, I shall do whatever you say, Naruto said. Seiken, the rest of the group, then decided to introduce themselves. Naruto is shocked at how each act different. Naruto and Aya continue on their way to finish their food, since they weren't able to as they make it back, both are laughing their asses off. I still can't believe you won, shithead, and seeing Seiken's arrogant face was priceless, said Aya. Haha, yep, it was, but why you know USH should smile more, said Naruto as he smiles softly with a light blush across his face. This causes Aya to turn dark red. Don't you get any idea, shithead, we might be friends, said Aya. She then realizes what she says, so what does she do? She grabs Naruto by the collar of his shirt and shake him while stuttering about stupid blondes. Yep, it's official, I get my attractions of redeeds from my dad, thought as he's being shaken by a violent hothead redeed who no doubt has a crush on our blonde but won't accept she has feelings for her blonde leader. Aya finally lets go of Naruto. She turns around so he can't see her blushing pouring face. God damn it, what the fuck is wrong with me, and why the fuck do I have feelings for dat damn whisker cute bloat, thought Aya. Ugh, what the fuck did I just say, thought Aya as she slams her head in the table, wrapping her arms around her head. Aya-chan, you alright, asked Naruto, who is unaware why she's acting like this. She then mutters, fuck you shithead. Naruto just deadpanned at this. Yeah, you're alright, Aya-chan. You wanna know something, asked Naruto. Aya head raises, looks at him, and what's that, shithead? Asked Aya. Naruto then grins down her, smiling. You're a whole lot better than the girls back at the village, said Naruto. Well, Aya has shocked her, and the team heard he is a Jinchuriki, but nothing about how his life was like. How were the girls like at your village, asked Aya. Naruto then looks at her with a scowl, but not at her. He's scowling because he remembers all the girls at the academy, how were bitches. To him, to be honest, they were a bunch hoes. The only reason they even wanted to be ninjas is to be closer to Sasuke. Hell, one of the clan heads named Ino Yamanaka was such a fangirl, she'll probably dress like a slut just to get his attention. And then there's her best friend Sakura Haruno, a citizen who's so fucking loud can make any Aneko deaf. God, I fucking hate Sasuke, his superior complex is so annoying, said Naruto. Aya is left shocked at how the girls were in academy, then she scowls at the thought of a bunch of fangirls becoming fangirls. You know, shithead, kun, you're right, I mean better than selfish self-conscious achehead dick riding sluts, said Aya as both of them start laughing. After that they continue hanging out the whole day, starting a new type of friendship. Well, at least Naruto and Aya friendship is better than how Minato and Kushina became friends. With Kabuto and Orochimaru, the two mad scientists medic are in one of the hideouts lab which they do all their fucked up twister cruel experiments. Behind them is a container full of water, but if you closer at the container is an 11-year-old boy with long white hair, purple eyes and sharp teeth. This is Segestu. Orochimaru and Kabuto are injecting some of Segestu genes into another person, allowing that person with the ability of the Mizuki clan, allowing them to become liquefied. If Orochimaru can successfully transfer the Mizuki Kekkei Genkai into a person, that person could become a perfect spy for Orochimaru. Right now has had over 20 failures, so they decided to use a children that was from Iwa and Mizu. There are 20 children to test on. Orochimaru theorized the reason it wasn't working before maybe because their body won't accept the gene since their body has adapted to it. Maybe a child will be better since their chakra coils hasn't adapted, allowing them to accept, so the test has begun. After only 6 tries 14 of the test subject has survived. Kabuto then smirks, raises his glasses while Orochimaru licks him, showing his fangs. Well, it seems we done it, Orochimaru-sama, we've got our own small army of Mizuki clan members, said Kabuto smirking at surviving children. Fukukuku, yes, it seems we have Kabuto-kun. When the children wake up, have one off for our ninjas who lived in the Mizu, ordered a smirking Orochimaru, having his own new spies. Oh, you mean Mayo Yuki of the Yuki clan? They have rare Kekkei Genkai of ice. Yes, I believe she will work, said Kabuto, matching the smirk of his master. I will be leaving now, Orochimaru-sama, said Kabuto as he carries the sleeping bodies of the children. And if you didn't guess already, Mayo is a member of Haku's clan. As Kabuto leaves, he turns his attention to Segetsu smirking. Segetsu, feeling uncomfortable, tries to look away, but the feeling of Orochimaru eyes looking at him doesn't help get rid of the feeling being watched. What you looking at, Orochimaru-sama, yelled Segetsu with his head turning comedically large. Orochimaru smirks at his response, leaving Segetsu very annoyed. How would you like to be free from your cage, Kukuku, Segetsu-kun? This caused Segetsu to be shocked at hearing what Orochimaru just said. Wait, what? What did you just say? Asked Segetsu with shocked on his face, not sure if he heard Orochimaru right. You heard what I said, child, said Orochimaru with his long gross tongue licking his lips. Okay, I bite. What's the catch? Asked Segetsu, wanting to know before dealing with Orochimaru, which isn't all that surprising. Would you make a deal with Orochimaru without knowing all the details? If possible. Orochimaru grin got even bigger to shit-eating grin. I'm pretty sure you've heard of my student Naruto Uzumaki, asked Orochimaru. Suigetsu just scoffs at the stupid question. How could he not? Everyone in every one of Orochimaru bases knows about Naruto Uzumaki, last of the Uzumaki clan and student of Orochimaru. Of course I do, but what's that got to do with anything? Asks Suigetsu. It's quite simple, my dear boy. You pledge your allegiance to Naruto and agree to be on his sound team. I will set you free, but if you betray me you die, said Orochimaru. Why yes, Orochimaru-sama, when will I meet him? Asked a scared Suigetsu while wondering when will he meet his new leader. In a year, said Orochimaru. He frees Suigetsu, then gives the child a purple sleeveless shirt, brown pants and purple shinobi shoes. Orochimaru then shows Suigetsu to his new sleeping courtiers. As Orochimaru leaves, he can't help himself to laugh at Naruto for having more comrades. Naruto-kun, Suigetsu-kun will be more useful to you than he is to me, I can just tell. Naruto-kun, it has been 2 months since learning Fuinjutsu, and I have to say you sure have improved in that area, the most more than I originally thought. Now I believe it's time to choose your weapon of choice. Have thought about it, my student? Asked Orochimaru as he's sitting in his throne with Naruto in front of him and his loyal subjects Kabuto and Kimimaro on both of his sides. After these 2 months, Naruto had been informed he will get a new teammate, but the person has to train some of Orochimaru and Kabuto's experiments. Yes, I have Orochimaru-sensei. But I want to learn 2 different weapons. I want a katana and kusarigama, but not just any katana, I want one made out of the fangs of a demon, believe it, said Naruto, which greatly surprised everyone at the amount of conviction he has. Kabuto raises steps forward looking down at Naruto with a small smile. You want this katana's blade to be made out of a demon's fangs? A demon weapon is not unheard of, said Kabuto. But demons are very rare, but if it was easy then what's the fun with that, said Orochimaru, smirking at the aspect of a demon's sword. But he knew demons were very rare, people even mistake Biju for demons at times. But whereas Biju can't die since they are creatures made of mass chakra, and demons can actually die since they aren't made of mass chakra, that's the true difference. But Biju chakras are red, while demons' chakra is purple. What kind demon do you want the blade to be made out of? Naruto-sama asked Kimimaro as he looks at Naruto in a new light. He still couldn't believe with some of the ideas Naruto has come up with in the past months he's been here. He sees Naruto not just as his comrade leader, but also his best friend. Wanted to Gashinki, as you know he's known for his incredible strong fangs, able to break the strongest steel. It has even been noted to break through chakra armor, said Naruto, informing the type of demon which he will need. Orochimaru and Kabuto smirked at this since they both heard of this demon. There were rumors of the demon being around Mizu. Very kukuku, well my student, I will my elite ninjas with Kabuto and Kimimaro leading the team to receive the head of the demon Kukikuku. But for now I will be training you to use Kusarigama. Naruto-kun, I also know the perfect weapon to get you, said a smirking Orochimaru, enjoying the confusion written on Naruto's face. You do, sensei? Asked Naruto with his right eyebrow twitching. His sensei always did love to tease him when teaching him something. He can be so cryptic sometimes. Of course I do, Naruto-kun. The weapon I speak of is the weapon of Hanzo of the Salamander, said Orochimaru, leaving everyone in the throne room shocked. They had no idea how would they be able to invade Omegakure after the death of Hanzo. Trying to invade the country has almost impossible with the new cage of the village. No one would be able to invade it. Hell, if someone did invade it, they were more lucky to die in the reigning village. After all, the mysterious new cage killed the old leader, which 3 Sannin weren't able to do. And how are we going to be able to do that? Asked Naruto. Well, it's quite simple, my dear student. I would have to go alone since you have learn my living corpse reincarnation. Even have some spies in the Omegakure, so with those spies they can tell where Hanzo's body is, said Orochimaru. Naruto really wanted to go on this mission with his sensei. He was about ready to start complaining about not being able to go on the mission, but Orochimaru raised his hand in a stop motion. Don't worry, my dear student, you still have Teiwei-chan here to keep you busy, said Orochimaru, smirking at the look of his student, embarrassed and flushed look at the mention of the redeed. So, sensei, when are you leaving? Asked Naruto as he's trying to not to get more embarrassed because of his sensei. His sensei loves to mess with him, probably the reason why he sometimes gives you instructions what to do but doesn't tell you all the details. We will be leaving at night time, so continue practicing wind affinity exercise. Orochimaru then watches as his student leave the throne room. Kabuto-kun, bring me Mayo, Suigetsu, and Gurin-chan. I have a mission for them, ordered Orochimaru. Yes, Orochimaru-sama, I'll be back, my lord, said Kabuto. Kabuto then quickly leaves to get the ninjas required for the mission. Orochimaru then laughs at the idea of Naruto wielding a demon sword and the weapon of a man who gave him and his teammates the Sannin title. After 10 minutes, Kabuto comes back with a 13-year-old Gurin, Suigetsu, and Mayo. A woman around the age of 14 years old with long brown hair reaching to her back. She has it tied with a lavender bow. She has brown eyes. She's wearing a light blue kimono with dragon lily flower design on them. She has lavender onbi and the purple rope belt Orochimaru, Naruto, and the rest wear, and she's wearing purple shinobi sandals. They all bow in front of their master, daring not to piss him off. Somehow Orochimaru smirks at his subordinates, showing him respect. He then turns his attention to Mayu smirking at how he found her years ago in the land of mist. At the time Orochimaru was interested into her Kekkei Gentai Ice Reels, Hympton, which was one of the rare bloodlines that reside in the land of mist. It was a big surprise she was alive since most of the bloodline users in the mist were either dead or went into hiding. "Ah Mayu-chan, how has my shinobis been?" asked interested Orochimaru. "They are doing quite good, just getting them used to their new bloodline. It also helps when you have someone of said bloodline." Orochimaru-sensei, "I shall be training them within 3 years, and if you wondering the children are 8 years old, by then, should be in good use my lord," said Mayu, feeling proud she's able to make her master proud with her work. "Excellent Mayu-chan, and now I will tell you why you're all here. I need to craft a powerful demon sword, but I have my own mission, so this falls on you 5. I want you to find the demon Gashiniki, kill him and bring me his head, so I can have the blacksmith turn the fangs of the demon into a powerful demon. Is that understood?" said Orochimaru as he informs the team of their mission. Each of them nods. "So, when will we be leaving to kill this demon?" Orochimaru-sama said. Suigetsu Kimamaru glares at Suigetsu, impatient towards their master. "You will be leaving in 3 hours, so get ready to leave, and I almost forgot Kabuto will be leading the mission, with Mayu being second in command," ordered Orochimaru. They all took this as a sign to leave. Orochimaru himself gets ready to leave for his mission. But Blood Clone Naruto in Konoha, when having the Blood Clone Naruto, I will call him Blood Clone so you won't get confused. To say Blood Clone Naruto is bored was understatement. He is bored to death with dealing a bunch of annoying kids his age, only caring about their looks, being lazy, joking around, boys, or just trying to impress someone would make anyone go crazy. Naruto just scoff at his classmates, especially the future clan heads. Seriously, these are the future clan heads. Shikamaru is lazy as hell, no matter how smart he is. Ino is just some daddy's girl wanting attention from a guy who doesn't even care about her. Choji a fat fucking idiot who would rather pig out on food than actually train. Tiba a fucking idiot who thinks he's the best and top dog when in reality he's a pathetic loud obnoxious flea bag. And then there's Sasuke Uchiha, the superior bastard, believing his clan of thieves who steal the jutsu of people who actually work hard to gain those abilities. The Blood Clone really hated the academy. They may teach you about being a ninja for the village, but they barely teach you how to defend yourself. Basically you're on your own when it comes to ninjutsu, jinjutsu, kenjutsu, fuinjutsu, and taijutsu. The only ones who may have ninjutsu, jinjutsu, or taijutsu training is the clan heirs. Blood Clone Naruto hated everyone in this academy except for Hinata. But he seriously hated Sakura. She was so useless it wasn't even funny. He hates Mizuki. Seriously, he can tell Mikuzi hated him. It wasn't hard to tell, thanks to his emotion sensing ability. He hates Iruka for blaming his parents' death on him when he was a baby, and he just didn't respect Iruka at all. The day was a normal day at academy with Sakura and Ino, the number 1 fangirls off Sasuke fan club. They continuing arguing who's going to sit next to Sasuke, but sadly for Naruto he's sitting next to Sasuke. Sakura sees this, and angry at who dare sits next to her Sasuke-kun, she gets up in his face. "Naruto baka move, I want to sit next to Sasuke-kun," yelled Sakura, but Naruto simply ignores her. Not likely being ignored, she tries to punch him. "Naruto, you idiot, don't ignore me," yelled Sakura. Blood Clone Naruto easily dodges the pathetic attack. He open palms her into the stomach. He then elbow her in gave, thus breaking her nose. She then flies back falling on her ass. Iruka rushes to Sakura glaring at Naruto. "You just broke her nose," said Iruka, ready to scold and lecture about not putting his hands on a girl. Blood Clone Naruto doesn't even look at Iruka when he's glaring at him, so said Blood Clone Naruto, not even caring if he broke her nose. "So? You can't hit her, she's a girl," yelled Iruka. "She attacked me and I simply protected myself. I won't allow anyone from hiding me, whether they are man or female. In the shinobi world, if I'm assigned to protect someone and the person trying to kill my client is a female, I won't go easy on her, I will kill her," said Naruto. As he walks away, Iruka couldn't help but be shocked that a child just scolded and lectured him, but Iruka's pride wouldn't allow them to agree with Naruto. Later that day, Blood Clone Naruto goes to the library. The librarian Kai smiles at Naruto seeing him. Blood Clone Naruto then promises when B and Orochimaru destroyed Konoha, B will rescue Am, Tuchi, Hinata, and Kai. Naruto spent a few hours learning about Konoha's clan heir. He found out Nara, Yamanaka, and Akimichi are basically good with teamwork, but if you split them up that's a different story since, like all the other clans, really too much on their clan techniques. The Hyugas have a 360 field of vision, the only blind side they actually have in on the back of their neck, but the Hyuga clan is extremely arrogant. In Yazuka, a clan of feral people who really too much on their animal partner. Aburam, they really too much on their insects. Blood Clone Naruto then makes a plan to get closer to the clan heirs to get to know their weaknesses. After that, Blood Clone Naruto decides to head out visit Yakumo Kurama, an ally of his he has known for 2 years. He tells her of her plan. She agrees in joining Naruto's Uzushiogakure if Naruto can help her heal her weak body. Naruto tells her about he will help her again a stronger body, he just needs to recruit that person. "So Naruto-kun, who is this person you're planning to recruit?" asked Yakumo. Blood clone Naruto smirks at her, showing his fangs. "The only woman saved over 100 lives, Tsunade Senju," said Naruto. "With Mayo, Suigetsu, Guren, Kimimaro, and Kabuto, I will be calling them Team Kabuto." Mayo and Suigetsu lead Team Kabuto to a small village where the demon Gashiniki has been spotted. "So Mayo-chan, how's was Kurigakure?" asked Guren, looking at her friend. Mayo looks at Guren, giving her a small smile. "It was good right until Yugura decided to hunt all bloodline users," said Mayo. "It must have been hard," said Guren. "Yeah, it was," said Mayo. "These two have been friends since Guren was 11. The group make it to the border to Kurigakure, where they enter a deserted small village. As they walk more into the village, they notice everyone is dead: men, women, children, and babies brutally killed and what looks like eaten. The very streets of the small village are covered in the blood of the people of the small village. All the houses are covered in blood. Everyone just ignores the destroyed city. Man, this demon sure did a number on these people," said Suigetsu, as he continues to drink his water while being unaffected by the dead bodies since he grew up in Kurigakure and is used to the blood and carnage. "Yeah, I agree, this demon sure is dangerous, but failure is not an option," said Kimimaro, glaring at Suigetsu. "This mission has changed from A class to S class," said Guren. Everyone looks at her, wondering why she said that. Mayo then pointed a half-eaten body. "Because you see that body? That's the clothing of a hunter nin, and they range from A class to S rank," said Mayo. "Everyone be ready for this," demon ordered Kabuto. Everyone nods their heads, understanding this is going to be a difficult fight. As they continue to the village, they see even more dead bodies with the houses paint in the every blood. They even see a dead hunter nin. As they make it to the center of village, they see a giant purple demon reach 10 feet tall with yellow horns, red beady eyes, and a spider tattoo on his back. They see the demon eating a baby as the blood from the baby drips down from the demon's fangs. "So you're Gashiniki," said Kabuto as he raises his glasses, smiling at the demon. Gashiniki smirks at the sight of the 5 children and couldn't wait to eat them. "Are you my next meals?" asked Gashiniki. Suigetsu gained a tick mark on his head at being called a meal. Kimimaro has hand on Suigetsu's shoulder, whispering, "Don't attack." Kabuto raises his glasses and smirks. "No, we aren't your meal. You see, our master ordered us to kill you. You see, our master wants your body. Well, what he really wants is your fangs. He only wants your head. So as long we bring you his head, he doesn't care how damaged your body is," said Kabuto. Gashiniki, not liking being talked down to a child, glares at Kabuto with pure hatred. He then laughs at the children, obusing him. "You Gakas actually think you can kill me? If the hunter ninjas couldn't, then what do a couple brats can do against me?" yelled Gashiniki. "Alright guys, I have a plan." Kimimaro and Suigetsu will be in the front like attacking, then Mayo and Guren will be the second line. This is where you use your long distance attacks to injure him. After you guys got him, I kill, destroy the nerves on his legs. Now everyone Becker, and remember, don't damage his fangs," ordered Kabuto, each of them not understanding the plan. "Ants of Camellia," whisper Kimimaro. He takes off his shirt, then pulls out a bone sword out of his shoulder. He then runs at Gashiniki at speed of a low jounin. Suigetsu uses his Kekkei Genkai to increase the size of his fist, both charging at Gashiniki. Gashiniki clashes his claw at Kimimaro. "Die, you fucking Gaki," yelled Gashiniki. "Not today, demon scum. Dance of amulet, Amamori no Dansu," said Kimimaro. Bones start coming out from his palm and wrist, forming a bone-like shield blocking the attack. Both Kimimaro and Gashiniki fighting to see who wins the clash. Gashiniki grabs onto Kimimaro with his other hand, crushing him, but Kimimaro activates his dance of willow, allowing bones coming out of his palms, elbows, and shoulders. Kimimaro then cuts off Gashiniki fingers. Gashiniki yells in pain, punching Kimimaro with his other hand, causing Kimimaro to hit his back against a house. As he flies to the building, Kimimaro shoots Gashiniki in the eye with his bone bullet, blinding the demon. With Gashiniki hauling in pain, Suigetsu uses this as his chance. He slams his hands on Gashiniki's head, causing the demon buckle over. "Take this, you fucking bastard," yelled Suigetsu. He then transform his body to water, rapidly attacking Gashiniki from all sides. Suigetsu lands behind the giant demon. "How you this, you bastard?" Water release. "Multiple barrage of sniping bullets. Suitan dangan no fukisk no danmaku sunapingu," said Suigetsu as he shoot high speed of water bullets at Gashiniki. Mayo and Guren then charges at the dazed Gashiniki. "Guren-chan, let's get the prick when he's still dazed," said Mayo. Guren nods her head at her partner. A cold fog starts appearing. Ice release. Shattering blades of thunder crystal release. Growing crystal thorns. "Ktano shkton kesm tojo tandora no burdu ochikuda kusaichim," yelled both Mayo and Guren. The danger-like sickles start to form. Mayo raises her hands, calling down the helping blades of ice, each ice blade piercing the demon. Guren then has the demon trapped with her crystal thorn, capturing his hands, legs, chest, and neck. Now with Gashiniki trapped, Kabuto then runs behind the demon, activating his chakra scalpel, cutting the nerves on Gashiniki's legs, thus crippling him. Mayo, Guren do it now. Both Mayo and Goten nod their heads. The chilling cold pressure and small purple starts to pick up the windows on the houses and the lakes, or any water source freeze. Kabuto, Sujetsu, and Kimamaru see this as a sign of get the fuck away and run like your fucking life depends on it. Bitch, the men of the group keep running away until they are at least behind Mayo and Guren. Gashiniki looks around wondering what's going on. Combination ice and crystal release. Frozen crystallization of fossil eye, Ktano Shikton Kaseki mi, no Tumketsu Kesm Ka, said both Mayo and Guren in Union ice crystal is, starting covering everything in frozen crystals, the houses, playgrounds, lakes, and all the dead people are covered in icy crystallization. Gashiniki is shocked seeing the frozen crystals coming at him. The crystallized ice covers Gashiniki until the only that isn't frozen is his dead. The last thing he saw was Mayo and Gren glaring at him. This is hella crystallized frozen torture, said both Mayo and Guren. Suddenly everything shatters into small particles of ice and crystals, destroying and shattering everything into a molecular level. The only thing left is Gashiniki's head. Kabuto walks over to the head, sealing it inside a scroll. Mission complete, said Kabuto. Kabuto then gazes at the snowing village with crystals falling down. Kabuto then smirks. That jutsu truly is terrifying. It's no wonder Orochimaru-sama always puts Mayu-chan and Guren-chan. That jutsu has to be at least SS claws. With Orochimaru, it has been over 2 hours since infiltrating. Orochimaru hurries and back to the checkout point. Orochimaru is disguised as a pale woman with shoulder-length black hair and pink eyes. As Orochimaru turned to a corner, he sees his informant dressed in a AIM shinobi get-up. Completion G it with the gas mask. "Hello," said the man. "Hello, you told me the location of the present, is that right?" said Orochimaru looking at his informant, but Orochimaru is using his hearing and carefully looking around seeing if anyone is listening in on his conversation. "That is correct, the present is on the north side. It's only 10 miles away from here, but there are guests there," said the nods his head and takes off to the destination. He makes to the graveyard. Orochimaru knows he can't release any sort of chakra, since pain is a sensor type. He pulls out his sword of Kusanagi to get ready to kill the Anbu. Orochimaru appears behind the Anbu covering his mouth and stabbing the Anbu through the heart. He then goes to his neck target. As he stalks the Anbu, he grabs him from behind, forcefully opening his mouth and putting a poison pill in his mouth. He opens the coffin, seeing the dead Hanzo. He then grabs the Kusurigama, sealing it into a scroll. He also seals the body of the dead Anbu and leaves, returning back to the hideout. With Naruto and Taiya. The next day, Naruto and Taiya decided to train together since yesterday Naruto spent all day trading his wind affinity. They arrive at training ground 202. Naruto is practicing his Fuinjutsu, while Taiya is practicing her Jinjutsu. The two have become close friends, with both respecting each other. Naruto writing the kanji for barrier e the circumflex ents barrier, steel u hagain, trapi gravi acute tilde times terapu, cage, plus or minus u umlaut sedilla cage I, and lava imgan. Naruto throws a cardboard box in the middle of the floor, claps his hand on the ground. Uzumaki sealing technique. Diamond house of coffin, said Naruto. A blue diamond-like barrier appears. He picks up a piece of paper, throws it at the barrier, and watches the barrier melts. Naruto smirks at his new Fuinjutsu. Taiya is playing her demonic flute. She's practicing her new Jinjutsu on her new partner or victim, it depends on who you're asking. They have been trying for 4 hours, helping each other with Taijutsu and Ninjutsu. As she plays her demonic flute on her partner or victim, 3 4-foot-tall green goblin-like creatures covered in blue flame. Imagine the Cyberman from Dragon Ball Z Saiyan Saga. Her partner is shocked and wishing he wasn't here. Demonic flute. Phantom of a blaze eye, Akuma no Furto. Kageatami no Phantomu, said Taiya. She then commands her goblin-like monsters to attack him. One slashes right, the man dodges, the Anther goblin headbutts him, and the third shot blew fire out of its mouth. When then cancels her jutsu. "That's some good fucking trading, huh fucker," said Taiya, smirking at Naruto, knowing he's annoyed at the comment. Naruto continued to practice his Fuinjutsu. He then sealed exploding tags on the shuriken, then he smirks at her Uzumaki sealing techniques. Exploding star shuriken method. "Yeah, you're right Taiya-chan, this training does help and feels good," said Naruto. Taiya grits her teeth at Naruto calling her Taiya-chan. She walks up to Naruto glaring at him. "What did you fucking call me, you blonde dipshit?" yelled Taiya. "I called you Taiya-chan, and I thought I said call me by name," said Naruto glaring back at Taiya as he's in her face. This basically what they always do, say a couple of insults. All the idiots know Naruto and Taiya are going to be a couple. They are just too young to become a couple. Naruto and Taiya both back away from each other, noticing how close they are to each other. Naruto was able to complete step 1 onto wind element trading, now he's on step 2 during a waterfall. Taiya then decided to change the awkward atmosphere. "Hey fuckface, you said Fuinjutsu can sew almost anything, right?" said Taiya. Naruto then raises his eyebrow, wonder where she's going with this. "Yeah, the possibilities of Fuinjutsu actually have no limit, why you ask?" said Naruto. Taiya then grins at Naruto. "Could you create a Fuinjutsu Jinjutsu seal?" asked Taiya. Naruto matches Taiya grin with his own shit-eating grin. "Yeah, I could," said Naruto. Suddenly they both hear clapping from behind them. They see Orochimaru. Naruto and Taiya go on one knee and bow to their master sensei. Welcome back, Orochimaru-sama. Orochimaru-sensei, said Naruto and Taiya in union. Orochimaru smirked seeing his student and subordinate. Rise Naruto-kun. Taiya-chan, I have a present for you, Naruto said Orochimaru. He then pulls out a scroll pouring some chakra into the seal. A Kusurigama pops out, but not just any Kusurigama Hanzos. Can we train now, said an excited Naruto jumping onto his feet. Orochimaru smiles amusing at his excited student. Not now Naruto-kun, we still have to wait for Kabuto-kun, said Orochimaru. He then leads the two to his throne room. I'll see you later shithead-kun, said Taiya. She then blushes at what she says. She then runs of cursing blonde bastard. She missed seeing the amused look on Orochimaru. As Naruto and Orochimaru wait for Kabuto to return, luckily they didn't have to wait long. Within 10 minutes Kabuto steps in his office, bound to his master. He already sent team the relax. Mission complete, Orochimaru-sama, said Kabuto as he pulls out a scroll and summoning the head of Gashiniki. Orochimaru and Naruto smirks at seeing the dead demon's head. They then go to blacksmith. It only took the three guys 15 minutes. As they enter the blacksmith store, they see a woman around the age of 30. This is Uzushiogakure. She has back-length blue-white hair. She has bright tan color eyes. She has luscious red lips. She wears a Togakure shinobi gear. She was a Kumagakure blacksmith. She was kicked out the village when dealing the chakra from children and trying to infuse the chakra and Bijuu chakra into a sword. She then smiles seeing her master Orochimaru. Hello Orochimaru-sama, Kabuto-sama, Naruto-sama, what can I don for you, asked Orochimaru smirks as Kabuto takes out the skull summoning Gashiniki's head. Is that stutters Uzushiogakure. Kabuto smirks as he raises his glasses. Yes, it's an actual demon, said Kabuto. I want you to make me a sword out of this head, said a smirking Naruto. Uzushiogakure sparkle at the concept of making a demon sword. She smiles and bows at Naruto. Of course Naruto-sama, it will only take 2 weeks. Orochimaru, Kabuto, and Naruto leaving the blacksmith to do her job. For the past 2 weeks, Naruto had been training with Orochimaru, with him teaching Hokuto use his Kusurigama. He was also trying with Sound 6, practicing their teamwork and plans, taijutsu, and their own unique traits. You would think 2 weeks would seem forever, but it wasn't. The 2 weeks actually went by really fast. Naruto and Orochimaru head back to the blacksmith ready to pick up Naruto's new sword. As they go inside, they see a smiling Uzushiogakure. I have come for my sword, Uzushiogakure said a smiling Naruto. She smiles back at our hero going to the back getting his sword. She comes back with a long-hilt Indian Kanda, double-edged straight sword which is wider at tip and narrower at base. It has a yellow crossguard, red hilt and yellow round pommel with a red thread tied to it. This is Tokijin, said Uzushiogakure handing the sword to Naruto. Naruto holds his sword and smirked. Demon fighting god, I like it. I can tell you and I will be great friends, said Naruto. Time skip 1 year later. A lot of change the past year. His taijutsu has gone up. He and Sound 6 has done a lot of training. During the day Naruto got Tokijin. He's been training with a sword. Orochimaru has taught Naruto how to wield his Tokijin. Naruto then started learning the tree walking exercise. Orochimaru wanted Naruto to learn the basics as soon as he can. Naruto's Fuinjutsu skill went up to medium Genin level. Orochimaru had said by the time Naruto is 10, he would be at least Chunin level, which shocked both Kimimaro and Kabuto. Naruto and Taiya have gotten closer. Sometimes she would drag Naruto around and carry her food. Suigetsu and Mayu training has improved with the children. Somehow Suigetsu and Kimimaro became good friends, which is likely due to the missions the two go on. The two then after became somewhat of best friends. Kimimaro even helped the children in many things like taijutsu flexibility and even taught the children Kenjutsu. Naruto and Kimimaro even visit Go with Naruto, informing it will only take 2 months to complete the seal to seal off Go's berserk imaging. The two taught Go a lot like taijutsu, ideas he can do with his Kekkei Genkai. They would even bring the big guy few books to read which he has thankful for. Urin had the opportunity to meet Naruto when he and Kimimaro were training. She learned he was kind, strong, cheerful, and he had strong beliefs. She even agreed to join him once he rebuilds Uzushiogakure. She liked his dream. Instead of being leader of an already existing village, he wants to recreate a village and be its leader. Gurin then introduced Naruto to her best friend Mayo. Mayo found Naruto to be a kindred spirit. She also agreed to help him in rebuilding his village. Even things in Konoha for blood clone Naruto change. He was able to convince Hinata into his plan and promising to destroy the seal on the side branch of the Hyuga clan. She agrees with his plan and move the new Hyuga clan to Uzushiogakure. Naruto was able to befriend the clan heirs, getting to know them. Naruto's relationship with Hiruzen wasn't even stable. The grandfather-grandson relationship they have with Hiruzen keep preaching about how Naruto should forgive the villagers for hurting. Which blood clone Naruto found stupid. Today is a special day where he gets finally tested by the boss Snake Manda. They are inside training ground 315. Orochimaru, Kabuto, and Naruto are in the training ground. Naruto has Tokijin strapped to his back and a medium-sized scroll strapped to his side. In the scroll is his Kusurigama. Naruto, are you ready, said Orochimaru smirking at his student. It may only been a year, but young Naruto is a natural in the ninja arts, he's at least low gen and thought Kabuto watching his master go through the necessary hand signs to summon the boss of the snake contract. The large smoke puff out of the ground when the cloud clears up he can see Manda glaring at who summoned him to see Orochimaru, Kabuto, and a young blonde boy that must be Naruto. The new summoner Midorikujin told me about Manda as he looks at Naruto. He's surprised he smells no fear he then turn his attention back to Orochimaru. Orochimaru, why have you summoned me? This better be good. Said Manda as he openly threatened his own summoner. Orochimaru smiles at the large snake showing Manda his fangs. I have a request Manda said Orochimaru. Manda narrows his eyes at Orochimaru, and what might that be said Manda, that you test my new student Naruto to be able to summon you said Orochimaru, looking at his student alright fine, I will allow him to summon me and any other snakes, if he passes my test said Manda. And what is this test Manda asked Orochimaru. It's quite simple Orochimaru give me a 100 sacrifices if he does I will allow him to summon me or any snake of his choosing. You have one day to accomplish this mission boy lucky for you it's the morning, so you have a chance maybe succeeding it, said Manda Naruto bows his head in respect. Thank you Manda-sama said Naruto Manda nods his head. So which village are you going to go to get these surfaces asked Kabuto. I plan to go to Kusagakure since it's not a major village, plus I got something for this very occasion, said a smirking Naruto Hecton leaves to get his stuff ready for his very first mission. Do you think he can do it Orochimaru-sama asked Kabuto. Yes I do that boy is someone who destroys the possible. Said Orochimaru he then leaves back to his throne room. 2 hours later after infiltrating Kusagakure. Luckily for Naruto the streets were still dead well, then again it is 4:04 in the morning, but still I couldn't lag. I need to hurry up. Thought Naruto. Naruto then pulls out multiple seals with the kanji HUMAN degrees ninjin, soul, temash plus, binding, eth o acute c sedilla pounds o acute degrees bindingu, trapi gravi acute a tilde times terapu, cage, plus or minus u umlaut sedilla cage I, and blood, at superscript 2 ketsuik. Naruto smirks at going inside a house of a family of 4, he puts the seal on their chest, this is my brand new Fuinjutsu. Prison of endless lumber this Fuinjutsu is one of the kind it allows me to seal the person inside the scroll hell, if you have anyone inside these seals they would be able to survive, even if you release then 60 years later, but it doesn't just seal them puts them in a endless sleep thought Naruto. This continued for 6 hours he finally collected a 100 people in the seals, as Naruto is about to leave the village he hears crying and yelling at small house he travels stealthy, seeing 3 men holding down a red head with short length hair coming down to her shoulders, the woman has purple eyes. Now why don't you be a good little slut and do your duty serving us said a man as his friends get ready to rape the woman in front of her daughter. Naruto seeing this is angry at the pieces of scum trying to rape a woman and making her daughter watch Naruto then stealthily enters the house he's standing on the ceiling he pulls out his Tokujin he flies at the 2 men cutting their heads off. You bastard you kill them, said the thug glaring at Naruto. So you were going to rape this woman and probably her daughter, and for that I can't allow you to live the thug swings his club Naruto binds his back, dodging the club he then cuts off the thug's kegs Naruto, then puts an exploding tag in his mouth Naruto, then throws a sealing paper Uzumaki sealing technique. Barrier said Naruto a purple barrier appears around the thug, the exploding tag explodes in the man mouth blowing him everywhere, causing blood bones and guts to splat against the barrier. The woman is shocked at hearing the blonde say Uzumaki sealing technique she couldn't believe it in Uzumaki a strong one cast that. Hey are you okay asked Naruto she nods yes thank you young man my name is Burasuto Uzumaki, and this is my daughter Karen Uzumaki said the now Burasuto as she hugs her daughter Naruto smiles at the scene, as he finds in Uzumaki my name is Naruto Uzumaki, but we have to leave, I will take you back to my village, my sensei would be appreciated if you join don't worry, they won't threat you how the people here threat you promise said Karen finally finding her voice Naruto nods his head, they leave Kusagakure with Naruto finishing his mission and the mother and daughter a new start. When Naruto got back he informed his sensei at what transpired his sensei agree allowing them to join him. Kabuto told the 2 to rest for 3 weeks and they will start training Karen and Burasuto in Medic Nin and Fuinjutsu. Naruto and Orochimaru arrive back in training ground 315 Orochimaru summons Manda. So boy have you collected all 100 asked the giant snake. Yes I have Manda-sam said Naruto he then summons the 100 people from the scrolls they make up seeing Manda. But luckily or unluckily their death is quickly done as Manda eats the 100 men, women, and children very good, I recognize you as the snake's new summoner, but when you summon me to a fight I require 100 souls for surfaced, said Manda Naruto nods yes Manda-sama. Manda then goes back home and informing Midorikujin Naruto has passed his test. Now Naruto Kuno I want you to meet someone. Said Orochimaru he singled the person to come in and Naruto is face to face with Suigetsu. Naruto-kun this is Suigetsu he will be joining your team, said Orochimaru Naruto and Suigetsu shake hands nice to meet you, leader said a smirking Suigetsu. Naruto smirks back at him nice of you to be joining the Sound 7 says Naruto. It has been 2 months since Agetsu joined the now Sound 7. Naruto and Taiya would visit Karen teaching the redhead about Taijutsu Genjutsu and Fuinjutsu. Kabuto even helped both Uzumaki mother and daughter in med ninjutsu, which they both were glad of. Urasuto was relieved they finally left Kusagakure to her. That place was absolutely horrible. The only good thing about it was that her daughter was able to make some friends. She didn't doubt if she stayed there any longer, she would have been raped and killed if it wasn't for Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto and Urasuto would personally help Karen learn about Fuinjutsu and Bukijutsu. Orochimaru had been helping Naruto with his step 2 of wind affinity training, trying to cut a waterfall in half, Kabuto had said, because this is so hard it may take him maybe 2 years, but Naruto didn't allow that to stop him. He then promised Kabuto he will complete the jutsu half a year. Orochimaru then begun to teach Naruto how to use his water affinity. But surprisingly Naruto took this training like a sponge. Within 3 weeks, he was able to make the water raise. By the end of the month, he was able to form water from thin air, which Orochimaru told Naruto the only person that was capable of doing that was Tobirama Senju the Nidaime. Orochimaru then continued to train Naruto in his snake ninjutsu. Within 2 weeks, Naruto learned Binding Snake Glare Spell, Jijeju Baku, Orochimaru-style body replacement technique, Orochimaru Rik no Kawarimi no Jutsu, Hidden Snake Hands, Senijashu and Gathering of the Snakes. Which greatly impressed Naruto. He promised he will teach Naruto the shadow clone Jutsu Kage Bunshin next year, which Naruto start jumping around in excitement. The day Naruto and Kimimaro are visiting Jiko to place the seal on Jiko to block his berserker mode. Hey Kimimaro-kun, you happy Jiko's going to be out of that prison and finally join us? Asked Naruto looking at his white-haired friend. Kimimaro smiles back at Naruto. Yes, I am Naruto-sama, after he is my first friend when I joined Orochimaru-sama. But I am happy he will not longer be in that cage and join the Sound 7. Maybe can be used for you and Orochimaru-sama. By the way Naruto-sama, what does that seal actually do and how will it block Jiko's berserker rage? Asked Kimimaro, wondering how the seal will help his friend. He honestly didn't know a thing about seals or even how they functions. Hell, when he saw Naruto working on a seal he couldn't make heads or tails out of the damn thing. He never bothered to ask Naruto how the seals work, simply because he wouldn't be able to understand anything Naruto would say. The seal I created is called Sealing Formation. Rage and Harmony of Tranquility, SH plus Ru no Kaisei. Ikari to Shizukisa no Chima, it's a Fuinjutsu that blocks the emotion of one person, so now if Jiko uses his Kekkei Genkai, he can use it without going crazy. Said Naruto. Kimimaro is shocked at not just hearing how the Fuinjutsu seals away his raging mode, but also allows him to use his Kekkei Genkai without any backlash. Naruto-sama, you are truly amazing, said Kimimaro. Naruto grins at the comment. After 2 hours they make it back to the hideout where Jiko is located. The man bows to Naruto and Kimimaro as they travel down the corridors. All the two can think about how they are helping the friend. After place this seal on Jiko, then he'll join the Sound 7 simply due to Kimimaro and I are part of the team. All I need is to get Karen to join me. I don't doubt she won't, since I'm one of the few clan members that survived the massacre. Thought a smirking Naruto at getting the final pieces of his plan to create the Sound 9. They find the giant teddy bear known as Jiko, reading a book called The Princess Usagi and the Samurai Came, an. Not a real book? Well, I don't know if it ain't. They smiled at seeing Jiko peaceful reading a book. Kimimaro coughs in his hands to gain Jiko's attention. Jiko smiles seeing his two best friends. Ever since Naruto met Jiko, Naruto's been teaching Jiko breathing exercises to help Jiko calm down when he gets angry or frustrated. Kimimaro-kun, Naruto-sama, what are you two doing here? Said Jiko, happy to see his friends. What you reading? Jiko-kun asked Kimimaro, acting as if she didn't hear Jiko's question. It may seem rude, but in reality Naruto decided to break the news of his complete seal for their giant friend. Jiko blushes in embarrassment, wondering how they will respond to the book a woman of the name Urasuto got him. It's called The Princess Usagi and the Samurai Came. It's about the rabbit princess falling in love with the turtle samurai, but she is forcefully taken away by the Hawk Emperor, so it's up to the samurai to save the princess. I know it's for little girls, but I like the story. I hope that's not weird. Said Jiko, finding his feet interesting. Naruto puts his hand on Jiko's shoulder. I don't think it's weird, Jiko-kun. Oh yeah, guess what, big guy? Yelled Naruto. Jiko takes on a thinking face. You got me a pet. Said Jiko with his eyes lighting up. Naruto laughs with a mad scientist grin. Even better, my giant friend, I have completed the seal to seal off your berserker rage. Yelled Naruto with his grin becoming shit crazy. Jiko mouth is on the ground, unable to believe his friend has completed the seal. Really, Naruto-sama? Asked Jiko. Hell yeah, now let's get started with this seal. Now hold still and don't move, I might mess up, said Naruto as he brings out his ink brush. He then start to write the kanji Rage Ajakido, Peace, Sohaiwa, Bloodline, Atketm, Nature, Circumflex Shizen, Berserk, Ijkimna, Kompjudeakana, River, Ikawa, and Iron, Tetsu, as Naruto writes the seals on Jiko's body. Jiko tries not to laugh, he then turns to look at Kimimaro who looks absolutely confused, not able to read what has been written on his large friend, as Naruto writes the seals on Jiko's body formation. Rage and Harmony of Tranquility, SH plus Ru no Kaisei. Ikari to Shizukisa no Chimwa, yells Naruto activating the Funijutsu. The words light up in a bright blue Jiko, then blinks gripping his hand, smiling. So how do you feel, Jiko-kun asked Kimimaro. I feel good, better than good, I feel amazing, I never felt so great in my life, said Jiko, as he hops around with excitement like a child who's in the candy store. Jiko then clams down. But how did you seal my berserker mode, asked Jiko. It's cute, simply I use the right formula to target your raging emotion, blocking it. That seal also allows you to use the true form of your Kekkei Genkai. If you don't believe me, transform your hand, said Naruto. Go nods his head, focusing, channeling his natural chakra, transforming his arm into a battle axe. But like usually where he feels anger and a need to kill, he doesn't feel a need to kill. He then changes his hand back, smiles at Naruto. He then bows to him. I am eternally grateful for what you've done for me, Naruto-sama. Like I said before, I will now belge myself into serving you, said Jiko, who's so happy he's been free from his curse. He then starts to cry due to how happy and grateful he is. Is that right? Then Jiko, will you go back to the hideout with me and Kimimaro and join my Sound 7? I really would appreciate if you join me, said Naruto with a charming smile. He didn't just want Jiko to join his Sound 7, he also wanted Jiko to partake in the destruction of Konoha. It will be a pleasure to serve you, Naruto-sama, said Jiko, smiling. Naruto then makes his way exiting the northern hideout, heading back to the land of Sound Base. But unknown to the two other shinobis, they missed seeing a smirking Naruto that would make the Joker gleam and proud and probably have the world's biggest laugh. As they make it back to the hideout, they enter Orochimaru's throne home. Each of the three bow to their master sensei. Orochimaru smirks seeing his pupil back, and with the now arrived Jiko with called Yale subordinate Kabuto, it seems Naruto really did complete making the Fuinjutsu to seal off Jiko's raging emotions. Naruto, you sure have found some unique tools, thought a smirking Orochimaru. It's good to see you, Jiko-kun, said a smirking Orochimaru. Jiko bows to his master. The pleasure is all mine, Orochimaru-sama, said Jiko. Kuku, you must be tired, Jiko-kun, asked Orochimaru. Yeah, I actually am, Orochimaru-sama, said Jiko, rubbing his arm nervously. Orochimaru gives his own snake grin. Kabuto-kun, be a dear and take Jiko-kun here to unoccupied room, said Orochimaru. Kabuto smiles at his master, then flashes Jiko a charming smile. Will do, Orochimaru-sama. Now follow me, Jiko-kun, said Kabuto, motioning for Jiko to follow him. Goodbye, Kimimaro-kun. Orochimaru-sama. Naruto-sama, said a smiling Jiko as he follows Kabuto to his new room. Orochimaru turns his attention to Naruto and Kimimaro, who are patiently waiting for their master sensei to tell them if there's anything he wants. As Orochimaru stares at his student, he truly is amazed at how great Naruto is, thanks to the training he's receiving thanks to him. Is there anything you need, Orochimaru-sama, says the very passive and sometimes quite but always Kimimaro. Why yes there is, but we need to wait for someone to join our little party. Kuku, snickered Orochimaru, licking his lips. Naruto just raised his eyebrow at his strange sensei. Well, Kimimaro is just passive, obviously he's used to his sensei's strange tendencies. 15 minutes later, Sujetsu comes in throne room with his bored and annoyed look. While sipping on his water, he's probably bored since he hasn't killed anyone in a while, thought Naruto as Sujetsu flashes Naruto and Kimimaro a fang smile. Wasp, fearless leader. How's it going, Kimimaro, my man, said Sujetsu, smirking at them. Nice to see you too, said Naruto and Kimimaro at the same time. Orochimaru then chucks. Now that you boys are done greeting each other, to get down to business, said Orochimaru. Hi Orochimaru-sama. Orochimaru-sensei, said the three boys, bowing to Orochimaru. I have a mission for you three. You see, there's this child who my spies tell me he's a senju, said Orochimaru in deadly tone. Naruto, Sujetsu, and Kimimaro are shocked with their mouths almost to the ground. A senju? But how, I thought they were all died out, except for Tsunade's senju, asked Sujetsu, raising his eyebrow. Yay, so have I, but it isn't the first time a nearly extinct clan has some members that have survived. Look at Naruto-kun here, Mayu-chan, Kimimaro, or yourself for example, said Orochimaru. Sujetsu's reaction to this was a face fault at being scolded or lectured about surviving clans that have supposedly died out. But sensei, what's so important about this senju? I mean, I know each was Unkyu in their own way, like Hashirama, Tobirama, Tonka, and Tsunade, but what makes this kid so special, asked Naruto, also wanting to know if this person could be useful to him. Uzushiogakure. Orochimaru smirks at Naruto, full well knowing Naruto trying to find senju and isekto him and rebuilding Uzushiogakure. What makes this person special is the child of Pakura of Scorch Release, said Orochimaru, enjoying the shocked look on their faces. Well, I'll say this person is pretty damn Unkyu, said a smirking Sujetsu. Yes, this person can be great use to you, Orochimaru-sama, not just the bearer of score release, but also a senju, said a passive Kimamaru. Orochimaru-sensei, but where this person, asked Naruto, hoping to test himself. Orochimaru then hands them a description paper of the child of Bakura. They are looking at a picture of a pale girl with pupil SS red brownish eyes, long green hair reaching her back, she has 4 orange tip bangs, she appears to be around the age 11, her name is Suitor plus Mew, she lives in a small village called Kasenkishima village, it's located in around Tsukahikarigakur, I want you 3 to eliminate all the ninjas in the village, said Orochimaru in a cold done. Hi. Said the 3 boffs. Wait a minute, why does Kasenkishima village sound so damn familiar, said Sujetsu, biting his thumb. You might have heard about the village, they are famous of their slave trade, auctioning people from the age of 8 to 40, said Orochimaru at hearing slave trade. The boff's eyes narrowed. Naruto's Tokijin shakes in excitement of cutting down its master's new enemies, so you want to kill these sick bastards, huh, partner, thought Naruto. Now you boys have 2 to get ready, now leave, ordered Orochimaru. They each left to rest and pack for their mission later. As Naruto makes it back to his room, Taiya is sitting on his bed reading one of his books. You would believe this will shock Naruto, but ever since Orochimaru had allowed Naruto to go on certain missions, Taiya suggested threatened that she will wait for him when Orochimaru assign him missions. But in reality she wanted to be the first person to greet Naruto. Hey shithead, cunt, smirking at Naruto. Barrow's chibi, said Naruto as he casually waves to her. He then pushes the fumming Taiya. He then lays his head down, ignoring her yells. Hey fucktard, I'm talking to you. Yelled Taiya, not liking being ignored. She then starts hitting him. God fucking damn it, you bitch ass fuckboy, stop ignoring me. Yelled Taiya, who's yelling at the top of her lungs. Naruto gains a tick mark on his head, then smiles evilly. If you don't stop yelling and hitting me, I'll be forced to snuggle up to you, whispered Naruto. This caused her to blush red at him, hugging her, causing steam to come out her ears. She then shakes her head, trying to get the image. God, what the hell is wrong with me? Blame that fucking blonde limp dick, thought the confused Taiya, not sure why she thinking about Naruto in a different and unique way. She is unaware of Naruto having the same problem. She is ugh man, why the hell am I teening about hugging her? I know what I said was just a joke, but ooh, now I'm thinking about hugging her and holding her hand. I can't be thinking about stuff like that. I have focus on my mission to rebuild Whirlpool Country, thought Naruto, who's in denial, but who can complain, the 2 children, they aren't use. Io having lovey-dovey feelings. Aya gets up, gaining back her hot-headed attitude while looking at Naruto, who's laying on the bed unable to see his face. I shithead kun, do you have a mission? The 2-headed fuckboy Seiken wanted to train with you, said Taiya, looking at his back. He then flips over. Now on his back he looks at her with a passive face. Not gonna be able to train with Seiken. I actually have a mission with Kimamaru and Sujetsu to kill all the people in Kasenkishima and retrieve some girl called Suitor plus Mew Senju. She has a rare Kekkei Genkai called Scorch Release, Shakutin, which he and myself finds interesting and have catched both of our attention. Said Naruto as he sits up looking back at Taiya. Taiya grunts in disappointment, not being able to see Seiken. They may be teammates, but still doesn't mean she likes his attitude. Well, that fucking sucks. I wanted to see that makeup wearing bitch get his ass fucked up, yelled Taiya. Fuck. Ever since shithead kun arrived with Orochimaru and taken charge of the group, he's been taken charge. Hammering the lesson, arrogance and having a large ego will get you killed. Of course none of us believe him, but when he pointed out the Uchiha clan who was killed by Itachi, and this is when Itachi was still a teenager, that's when everyone truly realized the Uchiha clan own arrogance and giant ego led to their fucking death. After that, Seiken, Yukin, Kidmaru, and Jirum slowing started to change their fucking attitude, which is fucking good, thought Taiya. Hey Taiya-chans, I'm take a 40-minute nap, wake me up in 40 minutes, said Naruto, but it sounded like an ordered. I shithead, don't ordered me around, yelled Taiya, but her threat held no meaning when she saw Naruto fast asleep already. Damn, he must have been tired, whispered Taiya. She then moves his hair aside as she looks at his whiskers. She can't help herself want to touch his whiskers. As she gets closer, her enjoyment is cut short. Whatcha doing, Taiya-san, said Karen. She's still wearing her glasses, but she's now wearing a black shirt, dark green sleeveless tunic with yin-yang symbol, and the Uzumaki whirlpool on the back of her shirt. She wears black leggings going down to her knees. On her side she has kunai, shuriken, and seal holders. She also has a Zatoichi sword strapped to her side. The groove of the blade is dark blue, the glove has sealing paper written on it, and the blade itself is light blue. She's wearing grey arm warmer with bandages wrapped around the tips. She has black shinobi sandals. She also has sealing papers wrapped around her legs. Karen has just stumbled upon Taiya rubbing her cousin's whiskered cheek. Karen now has a full-blown smirk. Don't you fucking dare fucking tell anyone about this, four eyes bitch, growled out Taiya, glaring at Karen. And now I have blackmailing material, thought a grinning Karen. Sure, I won't tell, said Karen as she's eye-smiling at her redhead counterpart. What the fuck do you want, snarled Taiya, full well knowing Karen would want something in return. Oh, nothing special. Just for you to wear a pink dress with yellow polka dots for a week, said a grinning Karen, holding her laughter at imagining the crude full-mouth redhead wearing something so girly. Taiya's face lit in dark red of embarrassment at all the things this sadistic had to say. It's wear a goddamn motherfucking cock, sucking pink fucking dress with fucking yellow polka dots, thought Taiya. She then glares at Karen. Fine, I'll wear the fucking dress, growled out Taiya. Bold Taiya makes the deal with the devil known as Karen Uzumaki. Naruto Uzumaki was unaware of this deal, as he dreams about his certain deed and being the mage of his village. 2 hours later, the 3 boys are about to head out on their assassination mission until they hear Taiya yelling Naruto, Kimimaro, and Sujetsu turn around seeing Taiya. Their mouths drop to the floor, except Kimimaro. The reason for this is they see Taiya along with a grinning Karen. They see the hot-tempered full-mouth Reed wearing a pink dress with yellow polka dots. She also has her head in a bun and now attached to her head. Naruto and Sujetsu not able to take it fall to the ground laughing. They soon laugh so hard they can't breathe, and they laugh so hard they cried. Karen not being able to take it either falls to the ground, laughing her ass off with tears coming out. The only one not laughing is Taiya for obvious reasons, and Kimimaro who has a small smile. As they finished laughing, Sujetsu wipe his eyes. Wow, Taiya-chan, I think this is an improvement, taunted Sujetsu. Taiya grabs a large rock nailing Sujetsu in the face. Naruto then walks up to Taiya-chan, who is blushing in embarrassment. You look cute, said Naruto. Taiya, not able to take the comment, runs away screaming about I'm not cute. Naruto then turns his focus to Karen. This was you wasn't it, said a grinning Naruto. Karen grins and puffs out her chest with pride. You bet Naruto, Itoko-kun, said Karen. But the enjoyment in seeing the full-mouth Reed in a dress team. Naruto leaves to Kasenkishima village to retrieve Suitor plus Mew and kill some ninjas. Karen then heads back to continue her training in Kenjutsu with Mayo. As Naruto, Sujetsu, and Kimimaro travel Arether path, Sujetsu and Naruto are still laughing at the scene of Taiya wearing a dress. I still can't believe she wore a pink fucking dress, said Sujetsu as he's holding his sides. I know right, I don't think I'd laugh so hard before. Lol, I thought I was going to die laughing, said Naruto as Naruto and his blue-haired friend. Hey Kimimaro-kun, you thought Taiya-chan wearing a dress, didn't you, ask Naruto. The only response he got was Kimimaro turning his head. Both boys just smirked at this. Come on Kimimaro-kun, you thought it was funny, didn't you, ask Sujetsu as he wraps his arm around Kimimaru's shoulder. Kimimaro quickly walks ahead, he then slowly turns his head looking back at Naruto and Kimimaro. Okay, seeing Taiya-san in a dress was pretty fun. I found her throwing that huge rock at you was even more funny. But I also think when Karen-san hits you is pretty funny too, said a smirking Kimimaro, enjoying the displeasure of seeing Sujetsu's facet. Just scoffs at heart the redhead with glasses. DSK whatever, she probably likes me, grunted out Sujetsu. He then hears Naruto laughing. What the hell is so funny, yelled Sujetsu, gaining an anime comedic giant head. Really Sujetsu, you don't know why she's so angry when she sees you, asked Naruto in a sarcastic tone. Sujetsu just blinks his eye, tilting his head, showing how confused he is. Naruto just sighs at his coolest friend. Sujetsu-kun, you remember Karen's sensor ability right, asked Naruto with his left eyebrow raised. Yay, she possesses a unique ability called the Mind's Eye of the Kagura, which allows her to sense any target's chakra signature. Unlike most sensors, who normally require to mold their chakra first, Karen is able to detect chakra targets without any conscious effort. When using this ability, Karen can detect the presence of others, easily discern how many, and if a specific individual, even its species, is present from great distance, letting her easily track the target. She can determine the size of a target's chakra reserve and potency, and even tell when someone was lying through the dishonest emotions causing chakra fluctuations. Karen can also tell if someone is a clone technique or trapped in genjutsu, including herself. Similarly, she can conceal her own chakra from others. However, she unable to use her chakra for other feats while doing so, thereby negating her own sensing, said Sujetsu. All true, which means she saw your chakra, and no doubt this you're annoying, plus it also has to do what you said to her, said Naruto. Sujetsu raised his eyebrow in confusion. What did I say, asked, wondering what he said. Naruto sighs and massage his temple. You called her a four-eyed flat-chested yandere, yelled Naruto, causing Sujetsu to face fault. Ugh, come on guys, we have to pick up the pace and get Suitor plus Mew to Orochimaru sensei, ordered Naruto. The three then increased their pace at low chunin level. Both are surprised seeing how fast Naruto is. Must be with running away from those ignorant villagers who would always start a mob chasing after Naruto-sama, thought both Kimimaro and Sujetsu, turning their attention at their leader. So Naruto-sama, how long will it take for us to get to Kasenkishima village, asked an irritated Sujetsu. At least 3 days, said Naruto. What, yelled Sujetsu. While Naruto has enjoying Sujetsu's shocked face, Kimimaro is having his own problem as he looks at the blood on his hand. He can't help but wonder what's wrong with him. With Karen and Mayo. Mayo has decided to train Karen in Kenjutsu and maybe into some Bukijutsu with her clan being experts in Fuinjutsu. Combining Fuinjutsu and Bukijutsu can be quite dangerous. I should also find out what affinity she has and maybe introduce her to the kids I'm training along with Sujetsu Baka, thought Mayo as she's staring at Karen, who looks quite eager to learn from her. Mayo then rubs the back of her neck nervously, still not used to such praise. So Karen, you want to learn Kenjutsu, correct? Said a passive Mayo. Yes, the correct, said Karen in tone having nothing but the utmost respect. Why is that, Karen? I mean, everyone has their own reason why they train. So I want to know why you want to be trained, said Mayo. Karen looks at the ground with her hair covering her eyes. I want to help my cousin and rebuild our clan to greatness, once again yelled Karen with nothing but courage. Mayo smirks at this. Good, that's just what I wanted to hear. I will be teaching you my personal sword-style pedal dance of Star Comet, Satsusei no Padera Dansu, said Mayo. This focus style, focus on your speed, reflexes, and deadly blows, said Mayo. Mayo then gives Karen some ceiling weights. Now with each other, they will increase by 10 pounds, they're at 15 pounds, I want you to do jangle, sweep, straight spinning, and killing blow katas 100 times each, ordered Mayo. Karen gets on with the lesson. Yes, sensei, yelled Karen, starting her lesson with Mayo of the ice release. An hour later, Karen feels like her arms are about to collapse, but with sheer willpower as she raises her Zatoichi going for a cross lash, she breathes hard with sweat coming down on her face as she pants. Okay, that's enough, Karen-chan, you can rest now, ordered Mayo. Ugh, finally, says Karen, who's exhausted. She roughly drops her Zatoichi and falls on her ass and pants exhaustedly. Hey Karen-chan, I want you to meet the 12 children I talked about, said Mayo. Okay sensei, I'll just sit right here on my butt, said Karen. Asks Mayo leave. She can't help but chuckle at her exhausted student. 15 minutes later, she comes back with 12 children, 8 of the children are dark-skinned, obviously they are from Kumo, a trait that some people obtain. 8 of the dark-skinned children have white, red, blue, black, green, and sand brown hair. 7 of the dark-skinned children are male, and the other 2 are females. The other 3 are fair-skinned. Each of the children are wearing their normal Atagakure outfit. Now let me introduce my team. Now guys, why don't you introduce yourselves, said Mayo. Hi sensei, said each of the children. The dark-skinned boy steps up. He has a taper-style hair, cute brown eyes. Hello Karen senpai, my name is K, said the now named K. Another dark-skinned ex-boy steps up. He has a green hair man ponytail. He has light pink colored eyes. Hi senpai sama, my name is Hitsuji, said Hitsuji. The dark-skinned boy steps up with white hair, braided hair, he keeps it into a small ponytail, he has black onyx-colored eyes. Hi senpai, my name's G, got it, yelled the name G, while everyone snickers at G. The dark-skinned boy steps up. Has French braids, and he has his French braid like ASAP Rocky, he has brown eyes. Wassup, my name is Omo, said the dark-skinned boy. The dark-skinned boy steps up. He has short spiky white hair and lime green eyes. Nice to meet you senpai, I'm Tesaru, said Tesaru. Another dark-skinned boy steps up. WTH, red hair, deep locks, he has blue eyes, a scar over his right eyes, as if some use a weapon to blind him. Hello miss, my name is Kasaru, said Kasaru. Another boy with dark skin, he has blue colored hair, he has a man bun and red eyes. Hi Karen senpai, it's nice to meet you, I'm Lermsutton, said Lermsutton. The dark-skinned girl steps up. She has long spiky red hair and amber eye. She then bows to Karen in respect to her fellow red hair. Hello, it's so nice to meet you Karen-sama, my name is Carrie, said the redeed. Another dark-skinned girl steps up. She has dirty blonde hair with 2 Chinese buns, French braid-like hairstyle. She has crystal blue eyes. She smiles, seeing it's her time to introduce herself. It's nice to meet you senpai, my name is Raimubai, said Raimubai. The fair-skinned girl steps up. She has shoulder-length white hair with dark pink tips. Hi there, my name is Shirikenha Takmayaku, said Shirikenha in a cheerful tone. The girl with fair skin with short black hair with pupilless pink eyes steps up as her eyes burn with confidence. Nice to meet you Karen-chan, I'm Kuretsuchi, said the Ravenet girl. And finally the last girl steps up. She has dark pink hair and ruby red eyes. The name is Wadakashi Akame, said Wadakashi. Karen smiles at each of them. She was also happy she had the opportunity to finally to rest. It's nice to meet all of you, I hope I to work along you guys, and oh yay, give Sujetsu Baka a hit in the head for me, said Karen, as her and the other kids start to laugh. They would then hear how good they are in using the hydrification technique, as everyone was getting along. Mayo then goes to get some chakra paper. 15 minutes later she goes back with chakra paper. Are those chakra papers? Asked Karen. Mayo smirks at the redhead. Yep, it sure is, said Mayo. Mayo then goes on to explain how Karen will know. She finds out which affinity she has. Karen grabs the paper, pours some chakra into the paper. The paper turns to dirt and crumble, then it gets wet. Wow, you have 2, so you have earth and water release, that's quite amazing, said Mayo. But blood clone Naruto. Blood clone Naruto Drakeated to spy on Shikamaru, seeing him being a threat with his high intelligence, so him and the lazy ninja are playing shogi. Shikamaru, are you sure don't have any other games we can play? Asked Blood Clone Naruto. A bored Blood Clone Naruto. It wasn't that the game was boring. Kabuto and Orochimaru forced Naruto into playing the game since it teaches you about strategies. The problem for Blood Clone Naruto was he had to dumb it down quite a bit. Shikamaru looks up at Blood Clone Naruto, lazy, believing dealing with Naruto is such a pain. No, we could watch Cloud, said Shikamaru, and he really rather watch Clouds. Blood Clone Naruto then sighs at the last Nara. He honestly didn't understand how a clan of lazy smart people are respected. "Nah, I'm fine, let's keep going," said a smirking Naruto, but the smile he has is one of his famous fake expressions. As the two continue to play, Asuma comes in the room, seeing the blonde Jinchuriki playing shogi against Shikamaru. Asuma grins about this. "Sorry to break to Gugaki. You know you won't beat him. Shikamaru IQ is the highest," said Asuma. Naruto could almost feel the huge ego and arrogance coming off of Asuma. As Blood Clone Naruto takes out one of Shikamaru's shogi pieces, Blood Clone Naruto raises his eyebrow. This would become very important, knowing how smart he is, thought Blood Clone Naruto. "How high is your IQ?" Shikamaru asked Blood Clone Naruto curiously, but he just wanted to know how smart Shikamaru, so he can start planning. "My dad and Asuma-sensei said my IQ is over," said Shikamaru, shocking Blood Clone Naruto, but he mentally narrowed his eyes at that. "So he is the smartest in our class. I wonder how long will his intelligence help?" "But your intelligence can get you so far, like with Itachi, he is a prodigy. But even being smart as he is, I bet he never thought he would kill his clan." But the same be said about every genius. No matter how smart you are, you can easily be outsmarted by someone less smarter than yourself. It's obvious Shikamaru relies too much on his brain and clan techniques, so he won't even bother to learn other ninja arts, thought Blood Clone Naruto as him and Shikamaru continued to play shogi. After 30 minutes the game ended. "Thanks for playing shogi with means a lot," said Shikamaru as he yawns. "Yeah, sure, no problem Shikamaru, I'll see you at the academy," said Blood Clone Naruto. As Blood Clone leave the Nara house, he decides to check out the guards at the gate, but Blood Clone Naruto keeps his distance from them, sensing his chakra after watching them for 30 minutes. They change rotation. Blood Clone Naruto smirks at this, so they change rotation every 30 minutes. "Well, ain't that used now? I need to see what kind seal they use," thought Blood Clone Naruto as he sneaks around the village. As he travels to the border of Konoha, he places his hand on it. He sees an odd-numbered seal is placed on top of an even-numbered seal. As Blood Clone Naruto rubs his chin, he starts to smirks at seeing the seal. It sure is one complicated seal, but noting, "I can't handle." Luckily Orochimaru-sensei gave me a scroll full with Fuinjutsu. It's just this will take a long time, but luckily this would probably take me 3 years to weaken. It seems this is sensor detection barrier Fuinjutsu. It seems the seal has a code that will alert when anyone new tries to get into the village, but for someone who's already been and live in the village like myself and Orochimaru-sensei, it won't alert that Orochimaru-sensei is here since it already has his chakra into the system," thought Blood Clone Naruto. Blood Clone Naruto didn't finish sabotaging the seal until for 30 minutes. He then leaves the village. He remembers last week, one of the snakes gave him a heads up that Kabuto will be back in Konoha. Blood Clone Naruto then goes to library to visit Kai and possibility recruiting her. He knew she was a retired ninja. She moved like a ninja, and also it explained her books like you probably won't see any other library with so much useful information. It also helped he was able to sense her chakra, which wasn't citizen level. Blood Clone Naruto wondered what kind of shinobi she was. Blood Clone Naruto then thinks about having Hinata join him. Hinata would make a good addition. The main branch might be a problem, but I can always fix that when the time comes, thought Blood Clone Naruto as he continues through the village. He makes it to library. As Blood Clone Naruto enters the library, she sees him then smiles at the boy. Kai always did like Naruto. It seemed like Naruto had this aura that made you just be around him. Also helped she wasn't an idiot like the villagers and ninjas who doubt Yondame's sealing abilities. Unlike Hiruzen, she knew Naruto hated the villagers for their ignorance and for always beating him when he has young, and sometimes the ninjas would just watch and the Anbu would only stop the mob until Naruto is unconscious and leaving Naruto almost dead. She was actually thinking about leaving the village. Any normal village would never let someone like this happen to a child, thought Kai as she watches Blood Clone Naruto walk up to her. "Hello Naru-kun, what can I do for you?" asked Kai in a cheerful-like tone. "Hey Kai, can I talk to you in the back?" asked Blood Clone Naruto in serious tone. Kai nods her head, leading Naruto into a large room. Naruto then slaps a Fuinjutsu seal on the door. "Wait, that's a silent seal, and that's very advanced, at least A rank. Naruto must be a true prodigy in Fuinjutsu at the simple age of 7, thought Kai looking at the blonde child. "So what did you want to talk about, Naru-kun?" asked the retired ninja. Naruto nods his head. "Yay, but can I ask you something?" Kai-chan asked Blood Clone, repairing himself. "If she doesn't agree with his plan, if she doesn't agree with my plan, then I have no choice but to kill Kai-chan. I don't want to, but I must if I have to," thought Blood Clone Naruto. What is it that you want to know, Naruto-kun asked Kai in a curious and wondering-like tone, hoping nothing is wrong with Naruto. I want to know if you like being in Konoha, asked blood clone Naruto. Of all the questions he asked, this is one Kai didn't, except then again understanding how Naruto-kun mind works is very hard. I don't believe even an Nara can figure it out. Thought Kai. She then has thinking face. Actually, to honest with you Naruto-kun, I don't. There are so many flaws with this village that living here isn't really desirable. I mean, let's think about the academy is pathetic, doesn't really train people to be shinobis. They have idiotic things like dead last, top of the class, and number 1 kunoichi. But what are any of those titles going to do when you're in the field? Then you have all those stupid tests that aren't in shinobi affairs, like teach people battle tactic, making a plan on the fly. How much a kunai and shuriken can people carry? What's the most important rules about being shinobis? Hell, the only kids that have an advantage in the academy is clan heirs and the people who actually have someone to train them. And then there's the other kids who don't have anyone to help, and the teachers are basically ignoring the people who don't have ninja skills. Then there's the people who don't care about being a ninja, they're on like a ninja to impress someone, and they need to teach children there are other arts than ninjutsu, like there's yunjutsu, kinjutsu, or fuinjutsu, but the kids want to learn something that can blow up. They clearly abandon other amazing arts. Then you have the cruel people in this village who don't move on, would rather sulk, can't place the blame on someone who isn't the cause of that person lost, said Kai. Wow, you sure know a lot, said blood clone Naruto. Kai rubs the back of her head nervously. Thank you Naruto-kun. Asked Kai. The reason I ask because I plan to leave this shithole and rebuilding Uzushiogakure, but I also plan to destroy Konoha, said blood clone Naruto, informing her of his plan. And how do you plan on destroying Konoha, asked Kai. Simple, from within. It also helps when you have people joining you and being trained by Orochimaru of the Sannin, said blood clone Naruto. You're being trained by Orochimaru, said Kai with widened eyes. Yes, but I'm a blood clone, the real one is with Orochimaru, probably on a mission. Kai, you're one of the few people I think I do want to see you dead. Plus think about it, when my village is built you can be the academy teacher and training them to become true shinobis. What do you say, Kai-chan, asked blood clone Naruto. Kai nods her head. Okay, I'll join you into the rebuilding Uzushiogakure, besides all of my friends are dead, said Kai. She then looks down at Naruto. Just promise me one thing, asked Kai. Okay, what is it, Kai-chan, asked blood clone Naruto as he watches Kai's eyes start to slowly tear up. Just be careful, said Kai as she hugs blood clone Naruto as he smiles for a rare moment. Sure thing, Kai-chan, said blood clone Naruto. This continue until 15 minutes. They separated. I have to go, see you around, said blood clone Naruto. Okay, see you later. Naruto then walks to the swing set waiting for the possible new recruit. He only has to wait another 15 minutes and he sees Hinata Hyuga, the clan heiress. Over the past year he got to know her quite a bit and found out her stuttering and being nervous is the cause of her strict cold father, always punishing her for being weak. He found out Hinata hated the main branch for their coldness and branding the side branch a slave seal. She even states she wants to get rid of it. So Naruto told her he's an expert at fuinjutsu and he can remove the seals, but he wants her to join Uzushiogakure. She told him she has to think about it. So have thought about it. It's been 4 months, asked blood clone Naruto looking at the hairs. Yes, I have Naruto-kun. Will join Uzushiogakure. Why you can do whatever why you want with the main BR branch. Naruto-kun. Stuttered out Hinata. Naruto-kun, I have a request. Asked a Hyuga princess. Naruto raises his left eyebrow in wonder. Sure, what is it, Hinata takes a deep breath. I want you to kill Niji, asked Hinata. Naruto again raises his eyebrow. Not that I have a problem with killing Niji, but why? Asked blood clone Naruto. Because Niji's blind rage for my father won't allow him to understand what I'm trying to do. So, will you kill Niji? Asked Hinata. Blood clone Naruto just smirks at this. Sure, I'll kill the prick. They both leave with Hinata going home and blood clone Naruto heading to the hospital to visit Yakumo, and now everything is slowly starting to fall into place. I just need to save Tucci, Yakumo and AM, everyone else is this piss stain of a village can fucking die. Thought blood clone Naruto, letting out a snarl-like sound. As he makes it to Yakumo room he sees her reading a scroll. Hey Yakumo-chan, watch your reading. Asked blood clone Naruto, causing her to jump in fright. She then hears someone laughing at her, and it's Naruto Uzumaki. Damn it, don't scare me like that. And to your question, I'm read a scroll on Genjutsu theory, said Yakumo. Blood clone Naruto just nods his head at his pale-skinned friend. He understood Genjutsu, but he couldn't use it. Got you a gift, you might like it, said blood clone Naruto as he reaches to his pocket pulling out a blue pill. Yakumo eyebrow twitch at the possible crude joke that the blood clone has played on her. Is this some type of joke, Naruto-kun? Asked Yakumo, glaring viciously at the blood clone. No, it isn't. This pill is different. It's a medic ninjutsu chakra restoration pill, or simply MNCH pill, said blood clone Naruto as he watches Yakumo's brown eyes are shocked. Blood clone Naruto smirks at this. Allow me to explain, this was made by Orochimaru, Kabuto, and his medic nin. Unlike other chakra restoration pill, this doesn't restore lost chakra. No, it restores your weakened bones, but it takes time. This pill will knock you out while it slowly heals your injuries. Said Blood Clone Naruto as he hands Yakumo the pill. She drinks water and Blood Clone Naruto leaves to meet up with Kabuto. As Blood Clone Naruto walks to training ground 4, he spots Kabuto. Blood asks Naruto smirks at Kabuto as Kabuto does the same. Hello Naruto-sama, how have you been, asked Kabuto as he raises his glasses while having the charming smile as he always does. Blood Clone Naruto just shrugged his shoulders. Alright, but I have been progressing. I like when I snuck into Danzo's office, I found something interesting. Said Blood Clone Naruto as he smirks. And what might that be, Naruto-sama? Danzo, the elders, and the Hokage ordered the death of the Uchiha clan. He helped Hanzo the salamander kill one of the rebels, which I may mind you Konoha was fighting with, and Danzo is not crippled. He has Hashirama's cells and Sharingan eyes in that left arm. Hell, he even killed a loyal ninja to gain that person's Sharingan. Can you guess who? Asked Blood Clone Naruto. Kabuto narrowed his eyes. His Shisui Uchiha, said Kabuto. Naruto nods his head yes, and that bastard even suggests I become a mindless weapon, but Hiruzen declined to the idea. Said Blood Clone Naruto. So any information you got for me, asked Blood Clone Naruto. Kabuto smirks. Why yes Naruto-sama, here are some letters and mission reports to Hiruzen, said Kabuto as he gives Blood Clone Naruto the documents. From Hiruzen Sarutobi the Sandaime. This is written to however the next Hokage is and concerning one individual. This individual name is Naruto Uzumaki, or better known as Naruto Namikaze, son of Minato Namikaze the Yondaime, and Kushina Uzumaki Aka no Shai, the previous Jinchuriki of Kyuubi no Kishun. Their child Naruto Uzumaki is now the third container of Kyuubi only, and Uzumaki can't survive the sealing of Kyuubi due to their large chakra reserves and longevity. But I speak to whoever is reading this, Naruto Uzumaki must not ever find out who his parents are or he's from a clan. The less the boy knows, the less chance the boy has to running away. I have lied to the boy about not knowing his parents. The Shinobi Council agreed to not letting Naruto know anything about his parents or clan. I even leaked out the information about him being the Jinchuriki of Kyuubi, allowing the villagers to beat the boy enough he doesn't die, then hiding the location of his parents' house with all valuables. I even took measures to take all money from their accounts and scrolls. By doing this we can use the money, help restore Konoha and even improve the village. I even took the liberty of petitioning Conscious orphanage, making him go through trials, then moving him into a cheap and broke down apartment barely livable. I then released the location of his new home, only having the Anbu stop Naruto until he's unconscious. I would then lie to the boy he shouldn't hate the villagers. I would then order the teachers not to pay attention to Naruto and give him punishments when he ever tries to answer a question, sabotage his homework. I do all this to keep Naruto no our weapon in line, so he won't ever get stronger. Konoha need its weapon loyal. I originally planned for Kushina to be used as a breeding stock, but Minato had to ruin the plan when they fell in love, but my luck changed when Kushina was pregnant. If I couldn't have Kushina as a breeding stock, then I will have their child as Konoha's loyal weapon. I couldn't allow Minato wish to be fulfilled. Konoha needs its Jinchuriki, or we will be weak. I even gave the location of Uzushiogakure to Iwa, Kumo, and Kiri, thus allowing the destruction of Uzushiogakure. The destruction was needed, they were becoming too strong. As I said before, Konoha must remain the strongest village no matter what. With the destruction of Uzushiogakure, it can't grow any stronger. I even ignore the calls for help. I have Jiraiya, my former student, and Kakashi Haddock on this plan. Everything I do is for Konoha. Good luck, Lord or Lady Godame, the future Hokage. Blood Clone Naruto's eyes are with fresh tears when done reading the paper Hiruzen had for the future Hokage. Blood Clone Naruto eyes then turn red with fox-like slitted pupil with full hatred at Konoha and everyone in it agreeing to such a horrible and awful plan. Kabuto looks worried at his friends. He puts his hand on Blood Clone Naruto. When Blood Clone Naruto turns to him, Kabuto is looking at Naruto with red fox-like eyes. Are you okay, asked Kabuto in a worried tone. No, I'm not, Kabuto-kun, it's this fucking village fault. My life is so miserable. I'll kill them. I'll fucking kill every last one of these fucking bastards. No, I won't just kill them, I will destroy Konoha, making sure Konoha is a wasteland and a shell of its former self, and I have something that belongs to me. Declared Blood Clone Naruto with so much hatred you can practically see it. Yes Naruto-sama, this village shall pay, said Kabuto. With Team Naruto, the team has made good timing, only 2 days away. They decided to stop at a hotel called Rydig Suite. The boys are now in the male hot spring, each relaxing or in Sujetsu case close to having an orgasm. Kimamaru is just peacefully has his eyes closed while thinking about how come he coughed blood out. Naruto is just laying his head back enjoying the warm water. I wonder how Taiya is doing, thought Naruto. With Taiya, shut the fuck slut, yelled Taiya as she knocked a girl for saying she's cute. Hey, you just knocked out Kuretsuchi, yelled Ji glaring at Taiya. She then cracks her knuckles. Ji chose the smart decision, picking up Kuretsuchi and running away. Then suddenly she sneezed. Great, who the fuck is talking about me? Yelled Taiya. With Team Naruto. Naruto-sama, I need to tell you something, said Kimamaru as he accidentally interrupts Naruto's peaceful time of bliss. "And this wait," said Naruto as he sighs wondering what his white-haired friend wants. Kimimaro then shakes his head. "No, I'm sorry, but this cannot wait, Naruto-sama, this is with utmost importantly," said Kimimaro. Naruto then massages his temple. "Alright, what is it?" asked Naruto. "I have been feeling sick. I have been coughing out blood," said Kimimaro, shocking Naruto. "Blood? Well, this isn't good, plus we can't go back. I will summon a snake to inform Orochimaru-sensei and Kabuto-kun," said Naruto. He then goes to the required hand sign summoning jutsu, said Naruto, as he summons a 10-foot full blue snake with light green eyes. "Hello Naruto-sama, how may I serve you?" asked the blue snake. "Oda, I need you to inform Orochimaru-sensei and Kabuto about there something is wrong with Kimimaro, he's been cough blood," ordered Naruto. "Will do, master," said Oda. He then puffs away, heading to warn Orochimaru and Kabuto of Kimimaru's sickness. 2 days later, the village has high buildings with various of pedophile auction stores. There are various children handcuffed with a dog leash around their necks. They even have old women in bondage-like clothing. The town truly is a place made for pedophiles and sex offenders. Team Naruto arrive, swing 2 gourds at the gate of the village. Naruto then unseal his Kusarigama as he trowels his Kusarigama. "Halt, and what's your business?" said the guard. Naruto and Sujetsu grins at what the guards and Kimimaro just narrows her eyes. "Our business talk, this village is your death," said Naruto as he swings his Kusarigama, brutally separating his head from his shoulders. The other guard watches as his friend's blood cover him. You bastard," yelled the other guard. Sujetsu jumps at the other guard, using his drowning water blob technique. Sujetsu transform his hand into water surrounding the guard's head, thus suffocating him. When the man stops breathing, Sujetsu releases his jutsu. Sujetsu smirks at the easy kill. "Well, that was fun," said Sujetsu, showing off his teeth. "Sujetsu, enough playing, we have a mission to do," said Kimimaro as he activates Dance of Kamela, pulling out his bone sword, charging at one of the slave owner man, cutting his head off. He looks down at the little boy. "Thank you me mister," said the little boy. Kimimaro rubs the kid's hair. "And now leave the village, it's too dangerous," warned Kimimaro. As this was happening, Naruto and Sujetsu continue to kill the slave owners. Naruto sees one trying to. Naruto throws an explosive tag at slave owner's back, watching that person explode with blood and his organs everywhere. As he sees more people running away, he pulls out 2 scrolls, unsealing technique. Multi-windmill shuriken. "And it only took 10 minutes to kill the slave owners," said Naruto as he watches slave owners and shinobis being cut to ribbons. Naruto then jumps in the air, concentrating his water affinity into his Kusarigama Dai Trash water release. "Murderous team, Suiten. Satsui no Jimkai," said Naruto as he slashes his Kusarigama. As a huge steam came from his blade, the ninjas owned to this steam came running into it, but suddenly their skin starts to melt off. They try to scream, but the boiling hot steam totally melted their mucals, leaving nothing but melted skin, bones, and muscles. "Man, these guys are fucking weak," said Sujetsu in cocky tone, as he blows off someone's leg with his finger bullet, not giving that person a chance to talk. He increases his leg and smashing the ninja's face, leaving nothing but bloody mush. "Don't get cocky, Sujetsu," said Kimimaro as he changes his dance to Dance of Larch, said Kimimaro as he kills 30 ninjas, leaving nothing but the blood of his victims. Sujetsu doesn't pay Kimimaro any mind since he's having the time of his life killing people. He watches seeing 10 ninjas charging at him. He turns half his body into water. He then brutally smashes. Kimimaro continues cutting the ninjas down as Kimimaro is surrounded. "That doesn't stop him. Dance of Willow, time to die, scum," said Kimimaro as he brutally cuts off their heads, arms, and cutting open their stomachs. Sujetsu getting tired of these idiots, plus this will bring the ring letter out. "Let's finish them already," said Kimimaro, giving Sujetsu a look. Sujetsu smirks at seeing he wants to try then combo. "Alright, let's do it," said Sujetsu. Sujetsu then gathers the moisture in air start to form a giant ball of water. Kimimaro then shoots thousands of bones at the water sphere. Water starts to transform into a water dragon, then the bones start to increase in size, forming a water dragon covered in bone-like armor. Combination Dance of Night. Liquefaction Dragon, Kishi no Dansu. Ekakadorigan, yelled both Kimimaro and Sujetsu, as the armored water dragon shallows 10. Those 10 have their skin liquefied, leaving nothing but bones. The dragon then shoots a water ball at 30 ninjas, leaving them nothing but bones. Inside a large house is Suitor plus Mew and Aoi Rakashima, who has her pinned down with lust and desire in his eyes. It's clear she is absolutely terrified, but lucky for the young Senju girl, a huge explosion occurs, destroying part of the house. "What the was that?" declared Aoi, getting off of the young child. He grabs Raijin no Ken, Sword of the Thunder God. The Raijin no Ken, Sword of the Thunder God, ignites in its lightning glory. As he steps out, he sees the village covered in blood of the slave owners and the ninjas, but suddenly a bone-like bullet is lodged into his eye. Then he gets sucker punch, which felt like a horse kicked the living shit out of him. Well, days he's unable to defend himself from having his hand cut off. Aoi screams in pain. "Who the hell are you guys?" growled out Aoi. He tried to stand until an explosive tag is in his face, blows up in his face, burning the skin off of him. "Nice one, boss. So who's gonna kill him?" asked Sujetsu, smirking at his leader. "You can kill him, Sujetsu," said Naruto as he picks up the Raijin no Ken. Sujetsu raises his fist into water suffocating him. Naruto then walks into the house seeing the terrified suitor plus Mew wearing a dirty purple shirt and white pants. "It's okay, I'm here to help. Me and my friends are going to take you to a better place where there won't be pedophiles," said Naruto with a charming smile. "Okay, I'll go with you, I'm suitor plus Mew Senju. What's your name?" asked suitor plus Mew. "I'm Naruto Uzumaki." "So you're a Senju, do you know what that mean?" asked Naruto. Suitor plus Mew shakes her head. "No." Naruto smirks at her. "Well, it means that we are cousins, the Uzumaki clan and Senju clan care distant blood relation. There's also two more Uzumakas, Karen and her mother Burasudo. So, don't worry, you aren't alone," said Naruto after a long session of hugging with suitor plus Mew, crying her eyes after that. Her and Team Naruto make it back to the hideout. 3 months later. Surprisingly, a lot has changed in 3 months. I complete the tree walking exercise. I'm halfway done with the step 2 wind affinity training. I even start to developing my own snake ninjutsu like sensei. My skills with my Kusarigama have improved. I can also say the same with Takajin. Even suitor plus Mew was able to befriend Karen, Taiya, and some girls called Kuritsuchi, Kari, Raimubai, Shirakenha, and Wadakashi. They all became friends, which is true. Suitor plus Mew even agreed to joining Uzushiogakure. But sadly for Kimamaru, he's been getting sicker. Kabuto says he doesn't know how to fix, but I need Kimamaru alive. He's a valuable to Mexo. I've been researching, and I finally found someone who can fix Kimamaru. Tsunade of the San and thought Naruto. Naruto, the Sound 8, Orochimaru, and Kabuto travel through steep hills. They smell water. Kuku. Well, it seems we're close. Everyone pick up the pace, ordered Orochimaru, who has a shit-eating grin. "Hi Orochimaru-sama." "Orochimaru-sensei," said everyone. "Well, at least we're almost there." "Hush, shithead-kun," asked Taiya looking at a passive Naruto. "Ever since Orochimaru said they were going to the ruins of Uzushiogakure, Naruto has been quiet." "I suppose so," said an uncaring Naruto, not really caring what she said. Karen smirked with earning a white gleam on her glasses blocking out her eye, smiling. "Look," she then choose this moment to use this as teasing material. "Are you and Naruto Otoko-kun having a lover's kel?" asked Karen in a teasing tone. Taiya blushed red in embarrassment at being called lovers. "We're not fucking lovers, you fucking red eyes demoness," yelled Taiya glaring at the smirking Karen. "Will you two flat-chested bimbos shut up?" asked Sujetsu. Of course Sujetsu had no idea how fucked he was when he was hit with a flute and the sheath sword. "Young ladies shouldn't act like so crude," said Jirobo. "Shut the fuck, you fat fucking piece of shit, mind your own business," Jirobo Baka yelled, both red-haired girls. "Will you guys quiet down, we're here," said Kabuto. They are look around seeing the once famous Uzushiogakure totally destroyed with every building collapsed, destroyed bodies of the invaders and the people. The only thing not destroyed are the steep hills and the vast rivers. As each of them looking at the once great class, they turn their attention to Karen and Naruto. Karen's eyes are full with tears at seeing her clan members and their village destroyed and turned into a wasteland. She then looks at Naruto, whose eyes are full of tears. He feels nothing but pure rage and absolute hatred. Naruto then subconsciously activates his cursed mark with purple chakra covering him. His appearance start to change, his skin becoming dark, he gains fangs, his eyes turned yellow and white, parts of his eyes turning back. Naruto hair then turns white, growing all the way to his back. His nails start to grow into deadly claws, his whiskers darken, he gains similar purple makeup around his eyes the Orochimaru has, but Naruto's is red, and then 2 dragon dinosaur-like wings spread out of his back. Naruto was so angry that we subconsciously activated curse mark level 2. Everyone is shocked and stunned that Naruto awakened mark 2. As Naruto looks at his people's destroyed village, "I swear I'll rebuild Uzushiogakure and make everyone pay. No one will get in my way. Not Iwa, not Kiri, not Kumo, and especially not that piece of garbage of a village Konoha. I'll kill anyone who's in my way and dares to attack Uzushiogakure." Speech Naruto. "Everything has changed, nothing will be the same. All who wrong the Uzumaki clan will pay." 2 years later, inside of training ground 102, the members of Sound 9 are facing each other. Since Kimamaru has gotten ill by a disease, he had to quit the team, with suitor plus Mew replacing him. On the sidelines, Orochimaru, Kabuto, Kimamaru, Mayo, Guren, Kei, Hitsuji, Ji, Omo, Tesaru, Kasaru, Lumsuten, Kari, Raimubai, Shirakenha, Kuritsuchi, Burasudo, and Wadakashi are watching the upcoming duel between Naruto and the rest of the team. "How do you think this will play out?" asked Omo, looking the one-sided fight. Raimubai smiled at her dark-skinned friend. "Ain't it obvious?" said Raimubai. Ji then looks confused at Raimubai. "What you mean, Raimubai-chan?" asked God. Kuritsuchi just groans at her friends. "What Raimubai means, Baka, is Naruto-sama is going to wipe the floor with everyone," stated Kuritsuchi. "What makes you so sure?" asked Kei with his eyebrows raised. Kuritsuchi just smirked at Kei. "It's simple, Naruto is the strongest. Sure, everyone else is strong, but Naruto is stronger," said Kuritsuchi. Kari nods her head agreeing with Kuritsuchi. "True, not to mention he pushes himself more than anyone. It also helps he has shadow clone jutsu, Kage Bunshin," said Kori. Now settle down children, you guys don't wanna miss Naruto-sama. Taiya, Seiken, Kidomaru, Jirobo, Sujetsu, Karen-chan, Jugo, and Suitor plus Mew, said Burasudo, smiling down at the children bickering at who's going to win. Naruto is surrounded by Taiya, Jugo, Kidomaru, Karen, Sujetsu, Seiken, Jirobo and Suitor plus Mew, each of them are glaring at Naruto. Taiya pulls out her flute, Karen unsheathed her Zatoichi, Sujetsu liquidized his hands, Jugo transformed his arm into a battle axe, Suitor plus Mew released her scorch release encasing her hands into bright flames, and Naruto summons his Takajin and Raijin no Ken, sword of the thunder god, Naruto, then smirks at his opponents as Naruto is both demon sword and lightning sword. Kidomaru create a thicker golden liquid that hardened into a chakra blocking metal on contact with air. By chewing the spider web liquid inside his mouth, he could make it more solid and gum-like, spider sticky gold, Kumo Nenkin, yelled Kidomaru. He used this technique to harden the golden metal that he releases like sweater saliva. The weapons created from this process form the core of his style of fighting. This metal hardens like steel upon contact with air, so by chewing it in his mouth and changing its shape, Kidomaru can create weapons appropriate to each battle. Earth release. Earth Mausoleum Dumpling, Doten. Doram Dango, said Jirobo. The chakra work in superhuman strength, Germ lifts up the very surface of the earth. The lump of earth is gigantic, guaranteeing its destructive power. Jirobo throws the giant boulder. Kidomaru creates a golden bow and arrow. He shoots 20 multiple arrows at the boulder, shattering the giant rock, creating a barrage of rocks and arrow. Water release. Demon shotgun bullets, Suiton. Akuma Sanden JK no Dangan, take this, Naruto yelled Sujetsu. He then shoots 6 medium-sized water Oni goblins. Karen stabs her Zatoichi into the ground. Earth release. Crumbling tendrils, Doten. Makahijoku Zuriachimasu, said Karen. A fury rage of stone tendrils, senbos, and spears are launched at Naruto. Suitor plus Mew, the shoot scorching light from her hand. Scorch release. Blaze solar beam, Shakutan. Burazismer B plus Mew, said Suitor plus Mew. Now Naruto, a rain of rocks, golden arrows, water, stone tendril, spears, senbos, and scorching beam heading at the student of Orochimaru. Naruto just smirks at the incoming attack. He makes the hand sign of rat, ox, dog, dog. He claps his hand, boar, and then slams his hand on the ground. A sealing formula appears on the ground. Uzumaki sealing technique. 7-headed anaconda barrier, Uzumaki Fuinjutsu. Nana TM anaconda barrier, the sealing formula lights up in a purple color. 7 purple anaconda wrapped around Naruto creating a barrier. You guys can try all you want, but it won't make a difference. This barrier absorbs ninjutsu and element affinities it, then strengthen itself making the barrier even stronger, thought Naruto, and when the valley of earth, water, scorch, and arrows, and just like what Naruto said, when the large combo attack came in contact with the barrier, the attacks were absorbed. The size of the snakes increased 10 times bigger, now looking at a huge dome. Sound 9, Orochimaru, Kabuto, Mayo, Guren, Burasudo, Kimamaru, and Team Mayo, AN. That's the name of the team Mayo is training, are all shocked at the Fuinjutsu barrier. Naruto just preformed. Naruto-kun is amazing, stated Orochimaru. He smirks at the Fuinjutsu. What do you mean, Orochimaru-sama? Asked Lermsuten looking at his master. Orochimaru chuckled at his subordinate Kukikuku. Lermsuten-kun, I'm not surprised you don't know what happened. Fuinjutsu is one of the complicated and complex ninja arts, there is not many can understand it. But this Fuinjutsu is at least S rank from what I saw. The barrier absorbs ninjutsu and element affinity, even affinities of a Kekkei Genkai. The barrier doesn't just absorb it, but it strengthens itself, and the attack the others used was at least S rank 2, lectured Orochimaru. Everyone else shiver at the aspect of going up against such attack. After hearing the barrier absorbs ninjutsu and affinity, ninjutsu Jirobo, Seiken, Yukin, and Jugo start charging at the barrier. Jugo activates his curse mark level 1, it spread across his entire body in a chain of triangle-like markings. He then goes into his Arat fist. Seiken and Yukin start sprinting at the barrier. Multiple connected fist, yelled Seiken. Jugo runs with them, destroying axe fist, yelled Jugo. Each attack lands a direct hit, but barrier didn't even crack. What, not even a crack, stuttered a surprised Jirobo. How is that possible? None of our attacks work, not even my destroying axe fist, and my attack is Sage Transformation. Ugh, Fuinjutsu is truthfully scary, said Jugo. Seiken and Yukin grit their teeth in frustration. Damn it, I know Naruto-sama Fuinjutsu skills are great, but I didn't know they're this great, said Seiken. Naruto just smirks. My turn, team, said Naruto. Hidden shadow snake hand, Senijashu, said Naruto, launching cobras out of his sleeves. The snakes quickly wrapped around Jugo, Jirobo, Seiken and Yukin neck. Naruto then charges at the 3. He punches Jugo on the stomach, turns around, kicks Jirobo in the ribs. He sweeps his leg, causing Jirobo to trip. Naruto senses Jugo behind him. Jugo uses his pistol fist. Style 1. Naruto drops to the ground, dodging Jugo. Jugo punches Jirobo on accident. He then turns around, freeing Seiken and Yukin. Thanks Jugo, said Seiken as he clears his throat. No problem, said Jugo politely. Now how about some double team, said a now smirking Jugo. Seiken smirks back at Jugo. Seiken jumps in the air performing a drop kick. The kick connects, causing Naruto to fall face fist. Jugo quickly grabs him by the face using his pistol fist. Naruto then starts to fall, but suddenly Naruto explodes in water. Seiken and Jugo are in shock that they've been fighting a clone. What a Mizubunshin. We've been fighting a clone, yelled Seiken. From behind Seiken a giant cobra merges out to the ground. It opens its mouth and Naruto comes out, its mouth hidden like a snake. Technique, Hibi no im Naikakusari Mashita, fire release. Solar snake strike, Kaiten. SMR Sun Kusudareku, whispered Naruto. He then unleashes a rattlesnake made out of white fire. Seiken dodge, yelled Yukin. Seiken looks behind himself before the twins can do anything. The snake hit Seiken and Yukin, knocking them out cold. Naruto then unsheathed Raijin no Ken charging at Jugo, then uses his Sage transformation to transform his right hand into an axe and turn his left arm into a spiked mace. Jugo swings right, Naruto dodges his left. Jugo then points his spiked mace arm at Naruto rocket hand. Zero fire, yelled Jugo. The spikes on the mace shoot off going after Naruto. Kidmaru decides to jump in, he creates golden spears, throws them at Naruto. Alright, let's see what you guys can do. Lightning release. Vortex of claws, Raton. Sum no Yuzu, yelled Naruto. He swipes his Raijin no Ken across, creating a vortex of lightning claws. The lightning claws destroyed the golden spears and spiked missiles, creating a huge smoke screen. Naruto then unsheathed his Tokijin Kinatsu Tenkijin, fired needles of Kinatsu at both Jugo and Kidmaru. The attack hit both Kidmaru and Jugo. The attack hit Kidmaru in his 6 arms and ribs. Jugo was hit in his arms, chest, and legs. The pain was so intense they were knocked out. And then they were 5, said Naruto gazing at his teammates. Karen, Taiya, Sujetsu, and Suitor plus Mew charge at Naruto. Sujetsu, liquid feed his lower half body water release. Great water arm technique, Suiton. Msawana no Jutsu, said Sujetsu increasing the size of his left arm. Suitor plus Mew summons her orb Shes running at Naruto. Sujetsu jabs, left Naruto counteracts with his Tokijin. He raises his Tokijin blocking the attack. Sujetsu raises his right hand water gun technique, Mizuta no Jutsu, said a grinning Sujetsu shooting Naruto in the chest. Naruto falls. Naruto raises his Raijin no Ken lightning release. Blistering Fang, Raton. Fukur Kiba, his sword starts making a rumbling sound. He slashes Raijin, creating a crested moon. It hits Sujetsu. Suitor plus Mew throws her orbs at Naruto. Naruto grit his teeth. The attack hits Naruto, burning his left arm and right side of his face. Naruto opens his mouth and another Naruto comes out of the mouth as Naruto steps out. His face and arm are fully healed. Sujetsu, Suitor plus Mew, Karen, and Taiyo are shocked at what they saw. So, you learned Orochimaru Sama's replacement, asked Sujetsu looking at the husk of Naruto. Naruto just smirked. Yeah, I have comes in handy, said Naruto. He then pulls out 2 sealing papers. He charges at both Sujetsu and Suitor plus Mew. They each try to shot Naruto with water gun technique and scotch release. Naruto skillfully jumps in mid-air twisting his body. He punches Sujetsu in the stomach, causing him cough out blood. He slams the Fuinjutsu seal onto his chest. Naruto open palms Suitor plus Mew in the chest, causing her to buckle over. He then places the seal onto her stomach. Sealing technique, closing of tree method, Fuinjutsu. Sir plus HM no Haikai, whispered Naruto when Sujetsu and Suitor plus Mew recovered. They try to use their hydrofaction technique and scorch release, but they found out they can't use their Kekkei Genkai. What the why can't I use my bloodline, said Suitor plus Mew and Sujetsu. Naruto grins at the 2 bloodline users. You 2 not being able to use your bloodlines is my doing. The Fuinjutsu I used blocks the user's bloodlines. I have created a way to block their bloodlines, said a smirking Naruto. The 2 are dumbstruck at hearing he blocked their bloodlines. The 2 then stumble and release. They are out of breath. Adamantine sealing chains, Lanfxa, said Naruto as chakra chains are released from his back. He then wraps the chains around both bloodline users, choking them until they fall unconscious. Naruto walks over to the 2 unconscious bloodline users. He whispers, release. The 2 papers light up. Karen charges with her Zatoichi. She channels her water affinity into her Zatoichi. Taiya summons her soon demonic flute. Illusionary warriors manipulating melody, Mateki. Denbusum Kyoku, said Taiya. The 3 giants charge at Naruto. The Doki wrapped around in bandages stomps on the ground, causing small tremors. Another Doki with a club tries to hit Naruto. He blocks the club with Tokijin and Raijin no Ken. Naruto grits his teeth as he struggles to block the attack. The other Doki punches Naruto, causing him to fly away. Karen pulls out a sealing paper. Exploding dragon strike, the Kurikjeki. Take this Naruto. Itoko yelled Karen. Naruto grit his teeth at the flame dragon. Naruto then brings out his own sealing paper. He quickly goes through the hand signs of tiger, boar, and rat and then claps his hand together, then slamming them on the ground. Sealing method technique. Eye of the Tiger, Fuinjutsu HMHM. Iobu's Ega blue chakra sphere appears chakra-like strings come out grabbing onto the fire barrier, then surrounds the fire dragon, trapping it into the barrier. An explosion goes off almost sounding like a roar. Naruto, Karen, and Taiya huff exhausting, but Naruto doesn't let up going through rat, dragon, turtle, snake, fox, boar, and crane. He then claps his hands element sealing technique. Beast of the Kingdom method, Imso no SH plus Rugajutsu. Lukoku HM no kimono, said Naruto. The sealing formula lights up an earth rhino, wind falcon, fire salamander, water whale, and lightning cheetah come out of the sealing formula. Karen jaw drops to the ground. What the fuck? Yelled Taiya. So you give up, said Naruto. Both Karen and Taiya both shake their heads. Hell no, heck no. Yelled both Karen and Taiya. The wrapped-up Doki tries to kick the earth rhino, but the wind falcon comes sweeping down, cutting the wrapped-up Doki in half. The Doki with the blade slash diagonal at the water whale. The fire salamander shots a firebomb at the Doki back, causing it to stumble. The whale shots a water shotgun, and the salamander shots a fire bullet. Both attacks hit each, causing a large miss. The lightning cheetah jumps onto the Doki's back and bites onto its neck, killing it. The Doki punches the cheetah, causing it to fall back. The whale shots water bombs at the Doki. The falcon comes flying down it, then unleashes a huge gust of wind. The whale then shots a geyser of water. The two affinity combined into a hellish ice whirlwind, freezing the Doki. The rhino charges at the Doki, destroying it. But the Doki's destroyed. Naruto turns his attention to Karen and Taiya. Taiya grits her teeth at her crush, destroying her precious Doki. She and Karen charge at the blonde Karen with her Zatoichi, and Taiya with her demonic flute. Taiya goes for a direct kick. Naruto binds his back, dodging her. Karen sweeps at Naruto's leg. He then plants his arm on the ground, performing a one-handstand. Taiya kicks Naruto in the stomach, causing him to cough out blood. Karen and Taiya punch Naruto into his left and right cheeks. Naruto falls back. He gets up, spitting out blood. Water release. 1,000 water blades of pain, Suiton. Itami no sen you mountain birdu, yelled Naruto as small water particles appear in thin air. The water particles then transform into water. Say. WWH what TTH the hell, says Karen at shock at the level Naruto is. God fucking damn it, shithead cun, that's so unfucking fair, yelled Taiya glaring at the thousands of water. Say. Naruto then does a half smirk. Don't be like that, Taiya-chan, you know I don't hold back on anyone, said Naruto, pulling out both swords. He jumps up at Karen, coming down with his sword. Karen blocks the two swords with her own. The sealing formula on the blade lights up. Strength seal, said Karen. Naruto smiles at his cousin. So Karen-chan, that's the seal on your Zatoichi? Asked Naruto. She smiles back at her cousin. Yep, Naruto Otoko, I also have other seals on my Zatoichi, but what's the fun in telling you, said Karen. Taiya then jumps above them, going for downward slash. Naruto raises his rage and no Ken, blocking Taiya's flute. I fuckers, don't forget about me. The three jump back and charge at each blade against blade and flute. Naruto slashes his rage and no Ken across, creating a lightning slash hit and miss jutsu, said Naruto. He then goes for Karen, cutting her on the legs, giving her shallow wounds. He swiftly moves behind her, kneeing her in the back, causing her to fall. He then places a chakra draining seal. He drains enough chakra, leaving her weak. Naruto goes through the hand signs rat, ox, dog, and boar, claps his hands. He then slam hand on the ground. Uzumaki sealing technique. Prey of Serpent's Cave, Uzumaki Fuinjutsu. Ibi no Denkutsu no Ijiki, whisper Naruto. 15 blue vipers appear, each of them are 13 feet tall. The serpents quickly wrapped around Taiya as she struggles to get free. She finds out the snakes have almost a death grip. What the fuck is with these cock-sucking snakes? Yelled Taiya. Naruto snickers at the hot-headed red-hair girl. These snakes are special. They can absorb and seal the person's chakra into themselves, allowing them to use that person's jutsu, lectured Naruto. Taiya grits her teeth in frustration. Damn it, that blonde bastard is right. I can feel my chakra being drained, thought Taiya. So you give up, Taiya-chan? Asked Naruto. She then huffs. Yeah, I give up, you bastard. Now can you fucking get these motherfucking snakes off me right fucking now? Yelled Taiya. Naruto then releases the Fuinjutsu. The snakes disappear. Naruto then heard clapping. He turns his head, seeing Orochimaru, Kabuto, Mayo, Guren, Kimamaru, and Burasudo clapping. K, Hitsuji, Ji, Omo, Tesaru, Kasaru, Lumsuten, Kari, Raimubai, Shirikenha, Kuritsuchi, and Wadakashi are cheering. Hitsuji runs up to Naruto. Wow, Naruto-sama, that was amazing, exclaimed Hitsuji. Amazing, no, that was great, said Shirikenha. She then grins at Naruto. You truly are great, Naruto-sama, said politely Wadakashi. She bows her head respectfully. Yes, the fight was quite enjoyable, especially seeing Sujetsu Baka getting defeated, said a smirking Kimamaru. Naruto-sama, you're amazing, said Tesaru and Kasaru. Yes, that fight was amazing, my student. You pass your test, Naruto-kun. Now you and Sound 9 may take your team on any mission. You can now also me on missions, Naruto-kun, said a smirking Orochimaru. Kabuto raises his glasses. Naruto-kun, you sure have gotten stronger. You're at least mid-chunin level. It's amazing you're able to progress in 2 years, said a smirking Kabuto. Thank you Orochimaru-sama Kabuto-san, and everyone said Naruto as he bows to everyone. Naruto then wipes his eye and yawn. If that's all, I'll be heading to my room, sensei said Naruto. Orochimaru nods at his student Kukuku. Very well, Naruto, enjoy your time off Naruto-kun. I'll see you later said Orochimaru. Naruto waves his hand back at Orochimaru as he heads back to his room. As he leaves, he misses the face of a frustrated Taiya, gritting her teeth in anger. Damn you Naruto-kun, I can't fucking believe you fucking defeated us, and me so fucking easy, thought Taiya as she bites her thumb. Sujetsu smirks at seeing the frustrated Taiya. Way is little Taiya jealous that her boyfriend being stronger teased Sujetsu. Taiya got angry at the taunt from the water user. She gripped her flute slightly. She turns around and hitting Sujetsu across the face. She then stomps away, gritting her teeth. Wow, you're an idiot, said everyone except Orochimaru. As Naruto makes it to his room, he undresses himself, now wearing an orange tank top and gray sweat shorts. Naruto then walks over to his bed and lays down. He lays down. Damn, that fight was intense, thought out Naruto, then closes his eyes. But before he can fall to sleep, suddenly he feels the eldest Uzumaki's chakra. Ugh, what is it Burasudo-san, groaned Naruto as he massages his eyes from tiredness. He looks up seeing Burasudo. Burasudo bows her head in respect. I'm sorry for bother you, Naruto-sama, said Burasudo in respect. It's no problem, I'm just tired. So what do you need? Are you going to berate me with the fight with Sound 9? Asked Naruto. Burasudo shakes her head. No Naruto-sama, well I know Karen is a lot stronger thanks to you rescuing us. What I want to talk about is the recreation of Uzushiogakure. I don't want to fight, said a nervous Burasudo as she feels the piercing gaze from the future leader of Uzushiogakure. Please allow me to explain, Naruto-sama. You see, I've experienced a lot during my life, finding a husband and having a beautiful daughter, having my husband sacrifice himself when Uzushiogakure was invaded, finding sanctuary in Kusagakure, hidden village of Gra, but soon it became my personal hell with having to heal people day in and day out, and almost was rape. I knew if I stayed a little longer Karen-chan and myself would have died. What I'm trying to is I don't want to be shinobi, I want to be the daimyo of Uzushiogakure, said Burasudo, showing nothing but conviction. Naruto is in awe at Burasudo and amazed. She wants to be the daimyo. We Uzumakis sure had a rough time, said Naruto. Burasudo nods her head agreeing with him. Naruto then has a small smile. Daimyo of Uzushiogakure, huh, I really like that, said Naruto. Burasudo smiles at Naruto. Thank you very much, said Burasudo. You now, said Burasudo. She leaves Naruto's room, leaving him alone. Naruto then thinks what has changed since finding Suitor plus Mew. When he first met her she was a little frightened, but she soon opened up. They then would head to Uzushiogakure, finding any artifacts of the Uzumaki clan. While searching the ruins they found a shrine, not just any shrine, but the shrine they found was the Uzumaki clan's mask storage temple. Uzumaki Ichizoku no Men is a shrine belonging to the Uzumaki, located somewhere along the outskirts of Konohagakure. At the entrance of the temple is a giant replica of the clan symbol. Within the temple at the center is a podium of sorts, where hang several Oni masks hung beneath 3 connected symbols of the clan, under all of which are ornate black flames. Putting on one specific mask amongst these actually invokes the Shinigami from the dead demon consuming seal technique. The shrine has since fallen into ruin from the wear and tear of time, though the masks all stayed intact. They found another temple within Uzushiogakure. This temple was the Uzumaki's cursed arsenal storage, Uzumaki Kishimsenarusider Jai. In the storage were 7 swords having in Uzumaki seals. These swords were Dragon Conquest, Dorigen Safuku, Bloody Queen, Riketsu no Jam, Soul Breaker, Saryuber K Scale Dragon, Sakuryu, and Demon Bone, Akuma no Hon. Just like in Kurigakure how they had their own legendary weapons, so did Uzushiogakure. They found another shrine with multiple tablets, not just any tablets, but the tablets from Asurul Tsutsuki, the son of Sage of the Sixth Path. The tablets held all information of Chakraji Ubi Hagoromo Tsutsuki, the creator of chakra, even information on his brother Indra, who was power obsessed. There was also information on Biju. They found another temple. This temple held powerful Fuinjutsu and Juinjutsu. The seals in the temple are Kage's level seals, some of the seals are Biju sealing jutsu. After gathering all valuables, Naruto, Karen, Burasudo, Suitor plus Mew, Mayo, Guren, Kimamaru, Chiko, Kabuto, the rest of Sound 9 and a blushing Taiya helped the Uzumakis and Senju, properly burying all the fallen Uzumakis. After that they would then get rid of all the invaders. They would then get rid of all the crumbling destroyed buildings. Naruto planned heading to the wave to get the people on their side. But as for training, it went great. Naruto has learned kunai balance, tree walking, water walking, shadow clone jutsu which speed up his training. Thanks to the shadow clone jutsu, his kenjutsu, fuinjutsu, ninjutsu, and snake ninjutsu have gone up dramatically. Orochimaru even stated when he's 12, he would at least be at the level of Itachi when he was 12. Now with more females inside the hideout, Taiya, Karen, Suitor plus Mew, Guren, Kari, Raimubai, Shurikenha, Kurisuchi, Wadakashi, and Mayo have become good friends. He was happy that Suitor plus Mew, Karen, and Taiya have found some actual female friends. Naruto would then start practicing Juinjutsu he plans to use on Sasuke Uchiha last year. He started developing a Juinjutsu. Naruto remembers telling his sensei Sasuke Uchiha can be a problem. Flashback 1 year ago, Naruto walks to Orochimaru throne room seeing him and Kabuto experimenting on some body. Naruto is used to seeing his sensei experimentation on people, so he just ignores the body. He bows to his sensei and Kabuto. "Hello Orochimaru sensei," Kabuto-san said Naruto, showing his respect to the two medics. Orochimaru smirks at his student who's unfazed at the body being experiment on. "Ah, it's good to see my student," said the smirking Snake Sannin. Kabuto smirks at Naruto. "Good evening Naruto-sama, having a nice day?" asked the white-haired boy. Naruto just shrugs his shoulder. "It's been going good Kabuto. Sensei need to talk to you, it's important," said Naruto in a serious tone. Orochimaru narrows his eyes, wondering what his student wants to talk about. "What do you want to talk about Naruto-kun?" asked Orochimaru. "Some people might be scared shitless," feeling the pressure of the piercing gaze of the yellow snake eyes, but this doesn't affect Naruto in the slightest. "It's about Sasuke Uchiha," said Naruto. Both Orochimaru and Kabuto narrowed their eyes. Naruto coughs into his hand. "The reason I bring up the Uchiha is because we can't trust him. We all know he'll try to kill you when he believes he has learned everything from you sensei. The only way I see Uchiha defeating you is if he was able to make the living corpse reincarnation backfire and he absorbed you. Think about sensei, which art does the Uchiha clan excelled in?" asked Naruto. Both Orochimaru and Kabuto eyes are wide. "Jinjutsu," whisper Orochimaru and Kabuto. Naruto nods his head. "Yes, correct, Jinjutsu. By the time you switch bodies with Sasuke, that would be the perfect time to turn the living corpse reincarnation against you," said Naruto. "So what did you suggest Naruto-kun?" asked Orochimaru. Naruto then smirked. "Simple, I will create a Juinjutsu that each time he uses Jinjutsu it will weaken. But don't worry sensei, when you switch bodies, I will take the Juinjutsu off you," said Naruto. "Very well Naruto, please get started on the Juinjutsu. I will have Sasuke Uchiha's body." Kukuku grinned. Orochimaru, Kabuto and Naruto smirked. Thus started Naruto developing his own Juinjutsu. Flashback end. Naruto then smirks. He then rolls over on the right side of the bed. He then hears the door open. Seeing Taiya, Naruto groans at not being able to go to sleep. Taiya gains a giant tick mark on her head, her face turns scarlet pink in anger, and seeing her crush. "What the bloody hell is what the motherfucking groan, you goddamned cock-sucking blonde fox bastard, Girantakitsu no Rakutanashi," yelled Taiya glaring at Naruto. "I'm tired as fuck damn it," yelled Naruto glaring at the red hair loud mouth. "Well to fucking bad, I want to see my goddamned boyfriend," yelled a blushing Taiya. They have been dating for 2 years, and she's still not used to the concept of boyfriend and girlfriend. Naruto just shakes his head at his girlfriend. "Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, but it is seeing you Tei-chan." Taiya blushes at being called her nickname. She then huffs, crosses her arms and pout. "So you gonna scoot over Naruto-kun or not?" questioned Taiya, but it came out as a demand. Naruto scoots over. Taiya gets in the head, snuggling up to him. She then places her head on his chest, using it as a pillow. Naruto then massage her head, enjoying the sound of her purring. Naruto smiles at his girlfriend. "You're going to sleep in my room, aren't you?" whisper Naruto. Taiya nods her head. "Yes, I am Naruto-kun." "Now shut the fuck up and sleep," whispered Taiya. She closes her eyes. Naruto closes his eyes, thinking back to 3 years ago. Flashback 3 years ago. They have just finished a mission where they had to eliminate a village called Land of Toads. Hikagaru no Tachi that didn't side with the Togakure. Orochimaru had ordered him to kill everyone in the village, leaving no survivors. Orochimaru had sent Sound 9 and Mayu, placing Mayu in charge and having Naruto in second in command. The once flourish rainforest-like village is now a frozen and melted wasteland. Mayo sees 10 ninjas running away from her in fear. Mayo does a one-hand sign of snake, she then claps her hands together. Ice release. Black ice, demonic breathe, Hympton. Kurakmarai no emna kumawa aiki shimasu, yelled Mayo. She then exhales a black ice-like whirlwind from her mouth, freezing the 10 ninjas and everything around them. Suitor plus Mew jump in the air, clapping her hands. Scorch release. Melting atmosphere of the hell bat, Shakutin Jigoku no Bado no Ikai Funiki, yelled Suitor plus Mew. She then transforms her scorching orbs into a giant bat-like creature. She calls upon the bat, it slams into the ground, burning anything it touches, leaving nothing but ash. Mayo then sees Jirobo, Kidmaru, Seiken, Yukin, Karen, Sujetsu, and Jugo walking towards her. She then smiles at Suitor plus Mew. Nice job Suitor plus Mew-chan. You two guys, hey, does anyone know where Naruto-sama and Taiya-chan is? Asked Mayo as she turns her attention to the rest of Team Sound 9, each of them shakes their head negatively. No, I haven't seen Naruto-sama or Taiya, said Go. Seiken and Yukin then snickered. Those two are probably sucking each other faces, said Seiken, learning a laugh from Sujetsu. Sujetsu then high-fived Seiken. A good one Seiken. The entire case forcefully kissing Naruto-sama, said Sujetsu, causing himself, Seiken, Yukin, and Kidmaru to laugh. Of course Karen and Suitor plus Mew doesn't like it when they badmouth her fellow redhead. She punches each of them on the back of their heads. Thank you Karen-chan. Suitor plus Mew-chan, said a smiling Mayo. You're welcome anytime Mayo-sensei, said Suitor plus Mew and Karen in union. Of Taiya and Naruto. Naruto has his Kusurigama cover and bloody sees a male shinobi charging at him with a sword. Naruto swings his Kusurigama launching it into the victim's throat. He then yanks the blade out. The victim then makes a curling gargling sound as his right lounge was punctured. Naruto walks away, ignoring the man choking on his own blood. I wonder where the hell is Taiya-chan, thought out loud Naruto, then hears the sound of someone punching something or someone. Naruto then follows the sound leading him to a medium-sized house. He walks in, he sees a woman in her early 30s with bruises all on her face and her neck snapped. He also sees blood coming from her vagina, most likely the cause of the woman being raped after she died or raped before she died. Naruto then looks around some more and sees a child at the age of 3, with her throat slit, blood coming from her head and blood coming from her vagina. Naruto then shakes his head in anger. I swear when I find this son of a bitch, I'll fucking skin him alive, then feed him to my snakes, said Naruto, as he grits his teeth in anger. Naruto then hears Taiya yelling. He quickly rushes upstairs, seeing Taiya viciously beats a 30-year-old man to near death. You goddamned fucking rapist, how dare you fucking cock-sucking fuck, yelled Taiya as she beats him to near death. Fuck you bitch fucking slut, yelled the man. The man then grabs Taiya's throat, but Taiya quickly grabs a kunai and stabbing him in his elbow, she raises the kunai bringing it down, stabbing the man in the middle of his forehead. She then starts to continue to beat the dead man. Naruto places his hand on her shoulder to make her stop. Taiya looks back seeing Naruto Uzumaki, her team leader and secret crush. When she turns around, Naruto sees her hands and face cover in the blood. Taiya is bawling her eyes out with tears coming down. She tries to swing at Naruto, but he catches her fist. Taiya, it's me shithead, it's okay, I'm here Taiya-chan, it's okay, said Naruto as he tries to calm her down. She tackles Naruto to the ground, rubbing her head into Naruto's chest. Naruto continues to rub her back to try to soothe the crying redhead girl. As this was happening, Naruto looked back at the unrecognized dead man from having his faces smashed to mush. Taiya just keeps snuggling into Naruto's chest with tear running down her face. After 5 minutes of silence, Taiya has finally stopped crying and decides to let go of Naruto's chest. She then chuckles sarcastically. I bet you think I'm pretty pathetic, huh, said Taiya. Naruto looks at her. She then gets angry at the way Hess looking at her. You fucking prick, stop fucking looking at me. I don't need your fucking pity. I don't need anyone's fucking pity, yelled Taiya glaring at Naruto. Naruto then cups her cheek. He smiles at her making the hot-tempered girl blush scarlet. You're wrong Taiya-chan, I don't pity you. I'm actually curious of why you snapped like that, said Naruto. Taiya looks in shocked. Most people would take pity on her, but this person, her leader and most of all her secret crush, isn't taking pity on her. Instead he's curious why she just snapped. Why you want to know why I just we went ape ff fucking shit, stuttered Taiya. Naruto nods his head. Taiya sighs louder. The reason snapped like THST is because before I joined Orochimaru I lived in a small village in Scorpion Village, Sasori no Mura, that resides in Kurigakure. My father Kururimko, Black Wolf Fox, was a hunter nin who was assigned find any rebels, but the rebels were good at hiding and not being killed. This caused my dad to start struggling with it. My father became an alcoholic. My mother Baiorin in violin was a retired musician. She taught me how to play music. Actually she's the one that gave me this flute. But back to my drunk of a fucking father. You know how there's a happy, sad and angry drunk. Well Deral fucking dad was very angry. Daddy would get angry and start fucking up a goddamn house, leaving my mom tell clean all the shit. If that wasn't bad enough he would get abusive. He would hit mom or slap me. Hell, when my mom and I would play or flute and violin, he would get so angry and just slap my mom across the face. Since she wasn't a shinobi, getting backhanded by one did a lot of fucking damages. But one night dad got really angry and drunk, and when I say drunk I mean like shitface retarded drunk. When he got home from work or the bar he can stumbling in. Me and my mom were having a music session, but here comes dad yelling about stupid fucking annoying music. Me being 4 years old didn't really know what kind of situation we were all in, so I say music isn't stupid, it's pretty. Do you know what that bastard did? He grabbed me by fucking throat, fucking me choking. He was choking. My mom quickly grabbed a knife, stabbed that fucking prick in the back. He drops me on the floor, turns around and punches my fucking mom. She falls down. Then he wrapped his hands around my mom's throat and starts choking her. He then pulls out a short sword and stabs mom in the fucking heart. But did the bastard stop? Hell no. He started to rape my mom. That fucker was wrapping my mom's body while I had to fucking watch. You know what I did? I grab a kitchen knife and stab that fucker in the neck. I then ripped the knife out of his shoulder. Then I stabbed the bitch ass fuck in the motherfucking head. After that I grabbed mom's violin and all the things I can carry and left, whispered Taiya with tears coming down from her bloodshot eyes. Naruto looked at her with his eyes wide open. She just sneered at Naruto. I bet you think I'm a fucking psycho ass bitch down you, growled Taiya. Naruto shakes his head negatively. He smiles at her, cupping her cheeks, allowing Naruto to feel the smooth texture of the crying girl's skin. No, you're wrong. I don't think you're a psychopath. Actually I think you're incredible, brave and smart. Most girls would have committed suicide, but you on the other hand, no, it made you even stronger, Taiya-chan, said Naruto. Aya is left shocked. She then grabs onto Naruto's wrist tightly, not letting go. Don't you understand, shithead? I'm fucking insane. I'm not like Mayo, Guren, Karen, Suitor plus Mew, Raimu Bai, Shurikenha, and Wadakashi. I'm not some sweet little girl. I'm brash, hot temper and a tomboy. Yelled Taya. Maybe you are crazy, but I'm crazier for liking you, Taya-chan said Naruto. This leaves Taya shocked hearing the words from Naruto's mouth. Naruto doesn't give her the chance to reply. He then pulls his face within hers, giving her a kiss. The small kiss felt like forever. When they finally separated from each other, each had a crimson blush. That was awesome, said the two. So does this mean, asked the nervous Taya. Naruto nods his head. She then tackles him, snuggling into Naruto's chest. Flashback end. After the night of emotions, two got together, but since they were still 9, they didn't do anything except give pics on the cheek, lip, cuddle, and hold hands. They both promised to take it slow until they are ready for the next type, or in Taya's don't you start feeling up on me, you motherfucker. Of course Naruto agreed with her. Naruto closes his eyes, going to sleep, enjoying the warm comfort of his girlfriend as he closes his eyes, but Naruto misses the peaceful look on Taya's face as she smiles and snuggled into Naruto's chest. Naruto-kun, be quiet, whispered Taya as she snuggles deeper into Naruto's chest. Naruto then hugs Taya tighter. Yeah, just sleep, Taya-chan, whispered Naruto. But Blood Clone Naruto has just returned home from a meeting with Hinata Hyuga. The heiress of the Hyuga clan had brought a scroll, not just any scroll, but the scroll of the Hyuga clan that holds all their techniques to make sure no one gets suspicious of a missing scroll from the clan. Naruto created a seal known as sealing method technique. Mirror of the King, Law of Truth, JHMHM Gijutsu, Shinjutsu no MHM no Kagami, a fuinjutsu that has the ability to make a perfect copy of any scrolls or paper, making it the perfect fake paper, leaving no sign of it being a fake copy. As Blood Clone Naruto sits down on his couch, he couldn't help but to smirk. Now I have the Hyuga clan scroll, all I need is the Nara, Akimichi, Yamanka, and Abiram scrolls. I don't need or want the Inuyasaka's scroll or blues, since their clan are pretty much pathetic. Seriously, they are literally depending on an animal to fight with you. Seriously, what if you kill the dog? Then what, said Blood Clone Naruto. He then picks up a scroll, places the Hyuga clan scroll on it. He then seals the Hyuga scroll into the larger scroll. Blood Clone Naruto then makes him yakisoba. 10 minutes later, Blood Clone Naruto is eating dinner. He then hears the door knocked on the door. He gets up, walking to the door. He unlocks the door. At his door is a member of the Nara clan, but instead of having a lazy look on his face, he has an emotionless face with duel-like eyes. The man bows to Blood Clone Naruto. Naruto-sama, I have returned, said the emotionless Nara. It's good to see you again, Shikaburo-kyuingu. Do you have what I want, asked Blood Clone Naruto, looking at the Nara. Blood Clone Naruto couldn't but to smirk at the emotionless man. My sealing mind method. Jester's absolute game, Jesset Zig Mu. This seal alters the user's mind, making them obedient to the caster. The user wouldn't even know they're being controlled, becoming the perfect mole, thought Blood Clone Naruto. Shikaburo-kyuingu Gia throw his pockets, pulling out 2 capsules and a scroll. These weren't any normal type of capsules, no, they contained the sperm and blood of the Nara clan, and the scroll is Nara clan scroll. Upon seeing the capsules and scroll, Blood Clone Naruto gains a sinister-like smirk. Thank you, Shikaburo-kyuingu, you may leave. I accept the rest of the sperm and blood in 3 years, ordered Blood Clone Naruto. Shikaburo-kyuingu bows his head to Naruto. It will be done, my lord, said Shikaburo-kyuingu. He then leaves Naruto's home, heading back to the compound. Naruto walks over to a medium-sized frig. Inside the frig has 20 capsules of Hyuga blood and sperm, 30 capsules of Akimichi blood and sperm, 24 capsules of Nara blood and sperm, 50 capsules of Yamanka blood and sperm, and 40 capsules of Abiram blood and sperm. B then places the blood and sperm by the Nara vials. Naruto has over 27 spies within Konoha, each of them being in the clans and hospital. Soon I'll make this village pay for their sins, said Naruto. After getting what he wants, he heads to his room, going to sleep with Naruto. The next day, Naruto is standing in front of one of the subordinate of Itagakure. The subordinate is a pale man with dark orange eyes with silver blue hair. He has a buzz cut hairstyle. Hess wearing a black SHKRT with a yin and yang symbol on his chest. Hess wearing a black cloak. Hess wearing purple fingerless gloves. He has purple shinobi pants and black shinobi sandals. Hello, Naruto-sama, it's a pleasure to see you, said the man. Naruto nods his head. Same here, Mtaranku. But enough with the chit-chat, did you find her, asked Naruto. Mtaranku nods his head. Yes, Naruto-sama, she and her college are located in hidden village of Wine Wayne no Kakusaretamura, said Mtaranku. He hands Naruto a map. Naruto takes the map and leaves. He then heads to Orochimaru's throne room. Hello, Naruto-kun, you look rather eager, said Orochimaru. Naruto bows his head. Yes, I am quite eager, Orochimaru-sensei. I want to go somewhere. This is a personal mission, said Naruto. Orochimaru massages his chin, deciding whether he should allow Naruto to take this mission or not. After 5 minutes of silence, he decides to hear his student out. Very well, Naruto-kun, do you know who you want to take on this mission, and what is the mission exactly, asked Orochimaru. Naruto then smirks at his sensei. I want Taiya, Go, Suitor plus Mew, Kimimaro, Karen, Mayo, and Guren, and the mission is to convince Tsunade Senju to join Uzushiogakure and heal both Kimimaro and Yakumo Kurama, said Naruto. Orochimaru smirked at his student full well, knowing how convincing and manipulative his student can be very well. Naruto-kun, I approve of the mission. I will assemble your teammates for the mission, said Orochimaru. Thank you sensei, said Naruto. He decided to wait for his future teammates. 20 minutes later, Taiya, Go, Kimimaro, Karen, Suitor plus Mew, Mayo, and Guren come into Orochimaru's throne, they all wondering what Orochimaru wants this time. You all have a mission. I will allow Naruto-kun to unform you, said Orochimaru, as everyone turns their attention to Naruto. So what the fuck is the motherfucking mission, shithead-kun, asked Taiya. The mission is to convince Tsunade to join Uzushiogakure and heal Kimimaro. We leave now. 30 minutes, so get what you need, ordered Naruto. They each bow their heads to the leader of the team. Now, both Go and Kimimaro bow their heads respectfully. See you in 30 minutes, Naruto-sama, said Go. He then heads back to his room. Kimimaro just stares at Naruto passivity. After a minute later, the bone man has decided to break the attention very well. Naruto-sama, I will head to my room, perhaps I will taunt Sujetsu Baka. I'm going on an important mission, said Limits. He gives a half smirk. Naruto just laughs humorously at Kimimaro. Alright Kimimaro, give Sujetsu a knock on the head for me. Alright, Kimimaro, said a smirking Naruto. Kimimaro smirks back at Naruto. It will be done, Naruto-sama, said Kimimaro. He then bows to Naruto and leaves. Naruto just chuckles at Kimimaro. It's honestly hard to believe Kimimaro and Sujetsu are friends. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if those two became best friends. Though smirking Naruto, he then feels like someone is staring at the back of his head. He then turns around seeing his girlfriend friend Taiya glaring at him and his cousin Karen Uzumaki. Naruto raises his eyebrow at the two retweets. What? Asked Naruto. Taiya then lessened her glare at her blonde boyfriend. She then walks up to Naruto staring at her boyfriend. Shithead-kun, why do you want this old rusty drinker hag, asked Taiya. Karen nods her head agreeing with her best friend. Yay, I agree with Taiya. Why do you want Tsunade to join the Whirlpool country? It can't just be to heal Kimimaro? Asked Karen. Both Karen and Taiya knew he was hiding something. Usually it was hard to tell what the blonde Uzumaki is planning, but they knew he wanted the old Sannin for a reason. Naruto nods his head. Oh well, might as well tell them why I want Tsunade, thought Naruto. He then lets out a sigh. Alright, I'll tell you why I want Tsunade. The reason I want Tsunade to join Uzushiogakure is because I want her to heal a friend of mine known. Her name is Yakumo Kurama. You're probably wondering what's so special about her. Well, she's from the Kurama clan, a clan of extremely skilled Genjutsu users. This talent in Genjutsu is due to the Kekkei Genkai that the clan possesses. However, once every few generations, a member of the clan will be born with such enormous skill in Genjutsu that their illusions causes the brain to make anything that happens to the victim within the Genjutsu physically real, allowing the clan member to potentially kill their opponents with Genjutsu. Such frightening power is not without its drawbacks, however. The user can rarely control the full extent of their abilities, and as such their subconscious will often regulate that power, leading to the creation of a second personality in control of that power. This personality then overwhelms the original, turning the individual into a monster that is a danger to everyone that surrounds them. They were originally one of the more prominent clans in Konohagakure, but the number of ninja in the clan has severely dwindled. And Yakumo is a person with enormous skill in Genjutsu to cause her to have a weak body. Yakumo is also being trained by Kurenai, but from what I heard of her, Kurenai would give up on Yakumo, believing Yakumo won't ever be a Kunoichi. Sadly for Yakumo, Kurenai doesn't have the same enthusiasm as Might Guy. If she did, then Yakumo would have become a strong Kunoichi, but since Kurenai would leave Yakumo, Yakumo would become weak, but since I've befriend her and promise her if she joins me, I'll give her a stronger body. And as for Tsunade, I want to turn her to our side, making her see Konoha for what truly trash needs to die, and it would be quite enjoyable seeing Hashirama's grandniece be the cause of Konoha's destruction. Makes all much sweeter. And add to the fact Tsunade's clan is the founder of the village makes it even sweeter. I can just see their shocked faces of those arrogant old fools. Hukikuku, I can just see that old monkey's shocked face as another one of his precious students betray him, said Naruto, as he has an evil grin, leaving Taiya and Karen shocked at his plan, but they know they shouldn't be surprised, since Naruto has used people before and was even willing to kill who double-crosses him. They wouldn't be surprised if he killed someone who couldn't be of use to him. So, you're just using Tsunade, asked Karen. Naruto indeed his head yes, but her fear of blood could be a problem, but I don't need her strength. All I really want from the old woman is her medical ninjutsu prowls. I can care less about her strength, but if she doesn't join me, I'll place the mind method fuinjutsu on her, said Naruto. Taiya chuckled at her boyfriend. Fuck, that's cold. I don't if I should feel bad or be turned on, said Taiya. She then covers her mouth with her hand. Taiya crush blushes so red matching her own hair. Taiya was so embarrassed she couldn't look at her boyfriend in the eyes. Bye shithead-kun, see you later, yelled Taiya as she runs away. Karen then shakes her head at her best friend. She's still not used to the concept of dating, is she, asked Karen looking at her cousin. He shakes his head negatively. No, not really, after all we are 9, said Naruto. She then nods her head. They were young. True, maybe when you guys got older she'll stop getting embarrassed, but I need to get ready for our mission. Naruto. Otoko, said Karen. She hurries back to her room. Naruto then watches as everyone leaves except Suitor plus Mew, Mayo, and Gurren. Naruto raises his eyebrow, wondering what Suitor plus Mew, Mayo, and Gurren want. What is it, guys? Asked Naruto while looking at the straight face of Gurren and Mayo and the nervous and insured Suitor plus Mew. Mayo steps up looking at the young blonde Gurren, and I were wondering what if Tsunade doesn't agree to heal Kimimaro, asked Mayo. But her best friend Gurren nods her head. They were both confident in both of their abilities and skills, but they weren't arrogant in believing they can beat a Sand in hell. They doubted they could even injure Tsunade. I agree with Mayo-chan. How can we defeat Tsunade, asked Gurren. Naruto then smirks at the ice and crystal duo. It's quite simple, Mayo-chan. Gurren-chan, said Naruto as he points at both women. The three females are in shock, Mayo and Gurren more so since they don't believe they could defeat Tsunade's Senju. But Naruto-kun, how is Mayo-chan Gurren-chan going to be able to rest Tsunade? Asks Suitor plus Mew as she stares at her cousin. Naruto smirks viciously, showing his fangs. It's quite simple. I heard from Kabuto about how you both killed Gashiniki with your combination jutsu. Do you know what he told me? Asked Naruto, gazing at both women while both women felt uncomfortable at being stared at his piercing blue eyes. Even though they are older than him, being stared at by his eyes always felt he's looking through their soul. They didn't know if this was the cause of being trained by Orochimaru, being around Orochimaru and Kabuto, or before he came to Otogakure. Each of the girls shook their head negatively. Naruto grins at the three Kekkei Genkai women. Kabuto-san told me the jutsu you guys used is called combination ice and crystal release. Frozen crystallization of fossil eye, Kitano Shiton Kaseki mi no Tenketsu Kesum Ka. He said that jutsu is at least SS rank. He even explained what it does, and to be honest, that jutsu is terrifying. Being able to freeze and crystallize anything it touches, then breaks it down what it touches, leaving nothing but ice and crystals. I'm pretty sure you to have some other combination jutsu, said Naruto. Suitor plus Mew, Mayo, and Gurren are shocked. Well, Suitor plus Mew is surprised at the level of the jutsu. Something like that is a guaranteed death sentence. The people who could possibly survive that is Orochimaru and Itachi Uchiha, thought Suitor plus Mew. Well, Mayo and Gurren are shocked at Naruto. They didn't think he knew of their jutsu, and what they said was true. Both of them have another combination jutsus. Naruto-kun, you're right, we do have another combination jutsu, but do you believe we can both take her on with combination ice and crystal release? Frozen crystallization of fossil eye, Kitano Shiton Kaseki mi no Tenketsu Kesum Ka, one of our other combination jutsu. Asked Mayo. She liked being praised for her skills, but she knew there had to be a reason why Naruto thought they could take one of the Sannin. Naruto nods his head. I do believe you can take Tsunade one, but mostly because she has a weakness, stated Naruto as he starches the back of his head. The weakness, yelled the stunned and shocked Mayo, Gurren, and Suitor plus Mew. Naruto nods his head. Yes, a weakness. That weakness is her hemophobia, or better known as fear of blood. We could use this to our advantage, but another of her weaknesses is her skills with Taijutsu and Medic Ninjutsu. Yes, her Medic Ninjutsu is first to none, and her Taijutsu is strong enough to go up against the Yondaime Reikage, but she relies too much on these two arts, neglecting other arts, such as Genjutsu, Kinjutsu, and Ninjutsu. From what I heard, she has the skills to actually perform Genjutsu, but neglect them, believing all she needs is her Taijutsu and Medic Ninjutsu. But there is someone who could defeat Tsunade, said Naruto. Three females tilt their head in confusion, they thought, and believe the only one who could match Tsunade's Senju is A, the Yondaime Reikage, and Killer B, the Hachibi. The females shook their head no. At this, Naruto smirked. The one who could defeat Tsunade is Might Guy Konoha, sublime green beast of prey. As you, Might Guy is a Taijutsu master, but what people forget, he's stronger than he looks. If he wanted to, he could defeat the Senjutsu woman, said Naruto, leaving the females shocked at their leader. He may be young, but Naruto-kun is quite intelligent, thought Suitor plus Mew. The Senju woman also has another weakness, her weak mind. She blames Konoha for the loss of her grandfather, granduncle, brother, and lover. We could use this weakness towards our advantage, but is that all? Or do you need me tell you more why I trust you to take the Senju down? Asked Naruto. Both Mayo and Gurren nod their heads. They then bow, leaving the blonde Uzumaki and dual-haired Senju woman. And Suitor plus Mew, do you need me tell you anything else about Tsunade? Asked Naruto, gazing at the Kekkei Genkai user. She shakes her head negatively. No, that won't be needed, Naruto-kun. I trust you. I look forward on this mission, and hopefully we won't need to use force on Tsunade. I would be taking my leave now, said Suitor plus Mew. Naruto nods his head in an understanding-like tone. He then slowly heads back, getting ready for his mission to have Tsunade heal his two friends and join him. He had no doubt he could manipulate the old woman joining him. Just like everyone who has lost their family, what they truly wish is to have a family, and I will use that against Tsunade. Kukuku Konoha, your end is near. And it's almost time for me to go back to Konoha. Kukuku, I can't wait to see the look on their faces when their precious village is destroyed, said Naruto. He then grins evilly at the aspect of his personal hellhole being destroyed.